bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. 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 Oh no! Get the fuck back! Bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way.
What's up, my brother?
Yo.
What's poppin'?
What's going on, my brother?
What's poppin' in YouTube land?
You know.
What's
Same
good
old.
and improved?
It's never a dull moment. How you doing, my brother? Good to have you back and us back.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
We pimped.
The wait is over, peoples. We're back
Over.
full effect.
What's going on? Teresa Murphy, Sven Lawson, what's real? Big Lou.
Yeah, I'm eating some soup right now. Y'all can do the roll call. Just give me a minute. Everybody in the chat, I'm glad you're here.
Mobland, the Endo and Vito. What's up, my brother? Armchair MBA. No jodas is with a J, my brother. Oh, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Big Lou? Chilling.
Shit, just chilling, man. You know what I mean? Taking this ride home. Glad to be back on. It's been a long way overdue. But we back. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I'm glad. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Get my little fly zone fix on. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Let's see. We got two more. We got Matty Marinara, Bichotazo in the house, driving New York with Skip. What's happening? Timmy Henny, what's up?
Timmy Henny.
Shout out to the Wild Bunch in the house.
There you go.
You see BK in there? BK Skip?
Yes, sir.
I've been enjoying his videos, man. I've been enjoying them videos through New York and New Jersey, man.
That's what's up. He brings back that you know.
Oh yeah, he always takes me home when he does his lives.
Yeah, you know how that works, bro.
Nice.
Sometimes you got to go back home to get that fresher breath air.
Speaking of home, you wanna tell me a little how was your vacation, Nelson?
Yo, my shit was good, bro. You know, I had fun with the family, and of course, my brother the Endu. We met up, chopped it up a little bit. We broke some bread, and we went over some stories, and we basically know a lot of the same people.
That's what's up.
I know.
So it was good, bro. It was very good.
I know. I seen that one picture in the community post. There's a lot, boy.
Yeah, see that, and that's the thing. A lot of people won't realize that the Hindu knows, you know, Lou knows.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yes,
But-
sir.
Exactly.
Brother, very stand-up man, you know.
Yep. Ain't no government cooperating witness standing there.
Oh no, not at all, not at all. But other than that, bro, it was beautiful, man. I just, like I said, the drive was long, so I had to take a recovery period.
Yeah.
Hey, is Vito even prettier in person than he is on camera?
You know what? I didn't get to meet Vito, bro. I met
What?
the Ed, but I didn't meet Vito.
You
Well,
didn't
I
get
don't know
to
if you
meet.
guys seen. He was telling the story that the dog is actually his daughter's dog, I believe, and she was living with him, and then he picks up the dog like visitation. Every morning, the morning he don't work. Yeah, he explained that one day on a video.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I get it now. See, that's what I said. Vito's a superstar.
Vito the
Yeah, he is.
superstar. Yes, sir.
Yep.
And do outstanding time. Yes, it was, sir. And he, like I said, man, listen, you know, I think a lot of content creators should do that, man. A lot of content creators should meet other content creators. You know what I'm saying? And you could feel a
Yeah.
person, look into their eyes and see what they're about. You know what I'm saying? So it just so
Yeah.
happens that we in the same page. So
Yeah.
That's certain things that'll trip you out, right? You'll get a content creator, actually two content creators who were once subscribers, who know each other from YouTube, but they meet up, and it just so happens to be that they have a history of the same people, street people, mind you, not squares, and it's refreshing.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna be getting some stuff together. We're gonna put it up, you know, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna tell some stories of back home, you know.
Yeah. Uncle Zio, no doubt.
Much love to
Oh, Zio's in the house. I ain't got the other phone. Shout out to the Wild Bunch, Uncle Zio, Zio Lesso, Matty Marinaro, my guys.
That's what's up. But yeah, but that's
Yep.
been it, man. How many people we got in the chat? We got 18 watching. That's good. That's good. That's what's up. 18 watching, 16 likes. Oh hell no. 2 people don't like us. That's fine.
At least we ain't getting struck. At least not yet.
Oh
But
yeah.
I got to do a lot of catching up, man. I was out at Universal Studios yesterday with the boy. I got the boy at the house for the weekend because he's supposed to do the summer with moms, but he's here with me for the weekend. And I got to do a lot of catching up, but it's a never dull moment. There's been some crazy stuff. I caught highlights on certain content creators, little shorts, and
Yeah.
whoa, boy, it's a crazy fucking thing. This YouTube.
I tell you, man, I watched a little bit of it while I was out and shit like that, and you're absolutely right, bro. It's, I mean, not being involved in it and shit like that, and just watching from the outside, you get to. I mean, there's a lot of things that open up. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I mean,
I've been doing my darndest not to get them. I don't even comment on the shit no more. Most of it I don't even watch no more. I catch it from other people. I'll hear something. You know what I mean? If anything, but I'm good.
That's
Good.
what's up, bro. Like I said, you know, and I've said it before. Carlos is there, Lou's here to tell you the same thing. Listen, I don't like rolling with it, bro. Because at the end of the day, what are we getting out of it? Not a goddamn thing, but a headache.
Nada. Yeah.
A headache.
Dolor de cabeza. Dolor de cabeza. That's it.
And it's gotten to the point where it's now like the narrative spins and it constantly changes. The whole genre is evolving to the point of where it's evolved to the favoring the rat stuff, and it's the drama is heightened. It is what it is. It's just it's next level. It's to the point where it pays very well now, and it gets the algorithm jumping. So it's the hot thing.
Yeah, bro. You know, it's you know, how can I explain it? It's entertainment for some. You know what I'm saying? People get entertained. Then you got people that take it to a level where they actually feel that it's a real beef. You know what I'm saying? It's a real beef. Oh, let's do this. Nah, man, that's not the way it is, bro. I mean, shit. People have their difference of opinions, and that's basically what it comes down to, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I got It's that simple. That simple. And there ain't nothing real about any of these beefs. What's happened thus far? Nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Pretty much nothing. You know what I mean? One time because somebody wouldn't come out. Another time the police intervened or whatever happened there. I don't know, but that's about it. You know, no, like I always say, there wasn't one punch thrown or a slap landed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's for the birds, man. You know, good. It took a while for me to get here, though, I gotta admit. But you know what? I'm here now, and I feel a lot better not entertaining any of that crap. You know?
That's it. That's the way you do it. But now, with that being said, So I'm pretty sure the people that are in the chat right now have noticed that we haven't gone into no crazy shit and started going after people and talking all kind of blase, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, when you go after somebody and you make a threat, unfortunately over here, man, we take them threats personal, especially if you're supposed to be a real G, a real gangster. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, you know, I don't know if we want to touch that subject. I'm gonna take that off so you can see the white beard. Don't get confused by the white beard, homie. For real, for real.
Yeah, straight up.
So I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, for a lot of people that watched our intro, you know, it is what it
I'm
is.
back.
When you threaten one of us, you threatening all of us. And the only thing I can say is it's the wrong tree to climb on. For real, we ain't playing that shit. Not here on the no fly. For real, we ain't playing it. So I don't know if you guys, if somebody wants to get in, because my temperament's going up, so y'all could, you know.
Now we're not gonna dive into it. I could hold on. I could let dude dive into it. My shit is real simple.
Yep.
There's a few here that I don't like. I've made it abundantly clear. And I use the word, and now it's funny how you can use certain words and they start trending and motherfuckers love to. It's like the word back in the days was biting. Motherfuckers bite my shit all fucking day, all day. I'll keep it real simple. If I told you one time that it's on site, you could take that to the grave. We don't need to ever have a conversation about that shit again. But to hear clowns at the end of the day bringing it back up, oh, this is on site. Now stop using my words. I will talk about it because it is what it is. So you just wasting your breath talking about it. Do your talking when you see somebody. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Pocket there.
And when you make, and I'm gonna keep it simple too. When you make that type of threat that you made about literally trying to hurt somebody bad, if not killing them, that you know, if you're that type of person, you already know putting that type of threat out that it's on site. What am I gonna do? Say, hey, buddy, I know it was just done because of YouTube, you know, or you know, you're doing it for whatever views or whatever. Nah, man, it don't work that way.
Nah,
you know, not that type of threat. You know what I mean? No way.
Yo, I ain't never gone at nobody on YouTube like that, you know, and talk no shit like that for that reason, because I don't like talking that bullshit.
Right.
I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So if I show you respect and I don't say nothing about you, keep the motherfucking no fly zone out your mouth. For real.
Yeah.
Because we ain't got nothing to do with your bullshit. Now, if you want to fuck with me, then you pick the right one, bitch ass motherfucker. For real. That's real talk.
It's funny, you know, dudes want to sit at home, start drinking, throw on a live where they got 10 people from what they told me, and then just go running your cocksucker about how tough you are and how much shit you done did. Man, save all that shit. It's talk at the end of the day. You should have left the goddamn live up. My shit is real simple. We had a conversation. No need to talk about it anymore. I don't even address you anymore. Do something. Stop talking about it. It's so tiring with all this fuck shit. Do something. That same clown was threatening the dude not more than a month ago and was about 2 miles from the dude, and nothing ever came of it. Man, stop the bullshit. So tired of these fucking fake ass clowns.
Yep.
Yo, and I'm gonna put another thing out there for real, because I'm hot on this one, bro. Oh fuck. Listen, in this fucking game, bro, if I'm backing you up 100% and I'm showing you that I'm backing you up, like the no-fly zone is done, and some freaking dude is going talking about we're spics, we're this and that, and you rock with him, fuck you too. For real. I ain't playing that bullshit no more. Because if you're gonna say, oh, this guy's a racist, this guy's that, bitch, back that shit up. Back that shit up, for real. Come with that bullshit.
I gotta straight up second that. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Nah, I want to hear that bullshit.
Especially when it's coming from a fake ass, falsified mofo. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You know, that's perpetrating to be something else that he's not. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Motherfucker, you know? Talking about.
I didn't want to. I'm hot too. I didn't want to delve into that shit. I didn't want to really touch on it. You know what I'm saying? But I got a whole bunch of screenshots and somebody hit me up and was like telling me what was going on. And I gotta laugh at that shit. I really do. You know why? Because you came into the goddamn genre being a fake ass motherfucker. Now you slowly but little by little took down all your fucking videos, and all these fucking people out here that knew who you was from the get are now over here trying to be your friends because you give out some fucking super chats. I ain't forget half that foul shit you fucking said. It's real fucking simple. Put all your shit back up. Let everybody see who you is. Don't try to sauce yourself up. Don't try to go motherfucking get a haircut and become a new man. Be the same motherfucker you was all the time. Be the same motherfucker you was all the time. This is one of the reasons why we distance ourselves from that movement. And you know what? It's gonna come out now because it is what it is. I want to give a big shout out to Dominic Crea. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Dominic Crea, and and we became a part of a movement. But right now, and I keep it a buck, and I don't care who likes it or who doesn't like it. There's a lot of shit going on that with people tied to that movement that is not a good look. So we chose to not distance ourselves from that shit. It gets to the point where it gets fucking tiring. You know what I'm saying? So we did that. We stepped down from the We Push Back movement. Will I still be a supporter? You goddamn right, because I believe that shit in my heart. But I had to distance myself because there's a lot of shit going on that ain't right. That just don't vibe with us. You know?
Nope.
And I ain't putting nobody's names out there, but it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. We came in to have fun. We came in to do our thing. We came in to rock with people. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you treating us like we fucking below you.
But again, I'm always going to be a supporter, and I'm always going to have the utmost respect for Dominic Crea, who's a true gentleman, and a lot of supporters. And there's still many that I'm going to rock with, no matter what, because they've been good, they've been steady, you know. But there's a lot of shit going on that I don't like. My brother don't like, and it's been bothering us for a while.
Yeah,
that's 100, bro, for real.
Absolutely.
I enjoy myself coming on here, talking to people, shooting the shit, talking about stories and shit like that. But nah, you ain't gonna disrespect us and act like it's all good, bro. Nah.
But see, what you learn here is that you got people that will ride with you, and then you got people. A lot of it got to do with it, and I'll keep it a buck. I don't care. A lot of it is ego. A lot of it is ego. Ego is a lot of things, and that's ego across the board. Big fucking egos, you know.
Yep. It is what it is, bro. Like I said, I've seen it, and I've seen it coming for a while. And like I said, it's gotten to that point. We can't do that shit no more.
You know, you got a group that are rap sympathizers and everything, and all that's fine. But then you got people on other people that are affiliated with that are doing shit that's just as bad. They don't even see it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on.
It is what it is, bro. Like I said, one thing about us, and we've said it since day one, and I'm pretty sure the people that are here know we've said it. We do not go after kids. We do not go after women. We don't do none of that shit.
And another thing, and here this is real simple. I use certain words when I want to get the worst out of somebody, where it's my end all to.
Oh, Vanici got him.
Uh-oh. I was thinking it was me, but okay.
I got him.
Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you know, you wind up you put yourself out there sometimes for people, and you do certain things, and then the look is wrong, and you can't get mad at certain people for doing certain things, and you indulge in it, and you indulge in. Can we stop talking on each other?
No, you're breaking up.
Who got lost?
You've been breaking up for a minute.
You did. We weren't talking at all.
Do y'all hear me?
We got. Yeah, we can now.
Uh-oh.
Fantasma.
They done hacked Carlos' phone. Oh, dang. My brother.
Hold on, let me fix it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
All right, hold on.
Tapped out. He's gonna tap back in probably.
Yep. Yeah, bro. It is
Yeah,
what
sure.
it is, man. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. Fuck the rest, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. We ain't got no time for that jazz, man. You know what I mean? That old school word. There's no time for it. It's just, you know.
April, I'm with you 100%, honey. It is what it is, man. You can't do it. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, and you know, I'm schooled on. You know, you don't like Nelson. You said earlier, I'm not coming on here. I've never went at nobody talking shit, and which you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Initially, and you know, you just said what you said earlier, which you know, you're not singling nobody out. You're just saying it, you know, in general. But you got these clowns talking shit, talking about, you know, this and that, whatever. And anybody that comes on here running their mouth back, you know, I was taught that's nothing but a cell soldier. If that door is shut, your cell door, you can't get to that cat over there, but you're talking shit to him through the door. Yep. There ain't no difference in this. It's just a new wave of doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm good with that. I'm cool because that makes you look more like a sucker than anything. You know?
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it is what it is. We just can't feed into the bullshit no more, man. For real. Like I said,
Carlos said the ghost of Panisi got me.
Yeah, he got it that, bro. He got it that. Carol, how you doing, Carol? But yeah, it's like I said, man. I find, and it's interesting because if we were to go and talk to somebody, you know, that supposedly, like they say, sides. We talk to somebody on the other side. Forget about it. Everybody will go fucking ham on us, but it's okay for other people to do that shit and be okay with it. Nah. I ain't playing that, bro. I'm not playing that.
Yeah, it's supposed to. It should be the same all the way around the board.
That's right.
The same love that you give. That we're we're on the same so-called same side and same team and whatever, however you want to state it. You know, it's supposed to be the love, supposed to be the support, supposed to be the same all the way around.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. Wait, hold on. We got him back. Even Sasha's like, what the hell?
My bad. How it sound now?
Yeah, you got it. You good.
Yeah, it's just you know, this phone. I guess it got hot. I didn't realize it because I was put into charge, and you know that live stream will suck some juice out of this bad boy.
So good. Continue, Pac.
Oh, yeah.
We lost you completely. You were just like, but.
I even forgot. I even forgot where the hell I was at. Because I try to be calm, but you know, I get emotional. You know, I wear my shit on a goddamn sleeve. There's a lot of shit that I don't like. It just gets crazy, and I'm just so tired of these goddamn internet fucking tough guys and shit. It's just ridiculous.
Bro. Listen, man. Like I said, you know, I took this little break, bro. But again, sometimes you gotta go back, get that little energy back, and then I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. The shit that's going on, and like I said, I'm gonna rock with you, and I'm gonna back you 100% if I'm shown the same thing. If I'm not, then you know what? Fuck off, point blank.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah, straight up.
Nah. Yeah, I'm back. And I remember I was talking about exactly touching on that. Like I was saying, sometimes I get heated and I run hot, and people that have known me and watch me through the community, I'll get hot, but I'll use certain words which I call conversation enders. When I use certain words, like if I invite you to my private parts, or I call you a rat, that's the end all. Those are what we consider the street fighting words. We don't need to talk no more after that. It is what it is. There's no turning point. That's the max. That's where it's at. But in the term of using that word rat, it gets thrown around far too much. And I've indulged in that, calling, cursing out people, but that's not exactly, I might have not felt that exact way about them like they officially. But it's real simple, and it hasn't changed, and it won't change no matter who try to spin it. At the end of the day, if you're gonna put a bone on somebody, you better have 100% proof. Whether the optics look good, whether you can question it and say, you know what, this is not a good look. It's just not a good look. And people might deny it, but you need absolute proof. I'm not going to put somebody and jump out there and call somebody a rat, a definitive rat, unless I know there's proof. You have to show everything. Can we use circumstantial evidence? A lot of people do. There's a lot of things you can look at and say, you know what, this shit just doesn't look right. You know what? But at the end of the day, the people that you accusing of, you and that person, I know me personally, I lost my pre-sentencing investigation report when I lost my storage unit with a lot of personal stuff, pictures, Facebook cards, and everything. I don't have my PSI with me. But if somebody had to put me out there and say, you know what, this is you, we're hearing this, I'll give you my date of birth, my federal inmate ID. You spend the $30, go pull my case. I'm giving you permission to go pull my case. Read through it. And then you let me know if I'm good or I'm not. So when you get enough cues like that, you don't take the fucking high road. You don't take the high road and brush it off. You fucking bring receipts to end that shit. You know, and it's gonna continue. It's up to both sides to fucking prove shit. That's the fucking bottom line. If not, keep that bone out your mouth. Just that simple. And these people are too accustomed to do that shit these days.
Everything's so out, like, oh yeah, it's okay. No, fuck all that, bro. I ain't playing that shit. I'm not playing that shit. But once again, you know, we got giving props out to Dominic Correa, man, for real.
Dominic will always be a gentleman. He'll always have my respect. That'll never change. And so the greater momentum of the movement is just certain things that's going inside that just doesn't look right, doesn't bode well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of one, if shit is in my face and I'm not liking it, I got no other choice but to speak on it. And my brother Nelson and Lou are the same way. So this is one of the reasons why. Now people can go spin it after the fact, because I'm sure they'll be like, oh, they dissed themselves because of this and this. It wasn't no because of no heat. But because trust me, you will never see us running off this goddamn platform for nobody. We don't get scared. We're not taking family leave. We're not taking this and that. None of that shit. None of that shit. At the end of the day, we ride this motherfucker till it ends. It's just that simple.
Yep.
Yes,
but on a lighter note, what's going on, everybody in the chat? We got good people. I got the second phone going on. We got a lot of good people in the chat.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. We've grown already. We've done doubled and then some since what we had when we first started. That's good. We appreciate everybody for stopping by. We appreciate the support as always, and we highly appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and we're gonna get to some content. The content we're about to bring, it's some deep and it's some heavy duty real stuff. So it can't just be thrown out there, you know. It has to be done in the right way, you know. Especially with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
Fucking rat festation, private information sitting out. And the fact that these boys, the 3-letter boys, sit in these chats monitoring everything, it's another.
Oh, bro, big time, bro. Big time.
Yeah. All and there's been some other things too, and other genres on YouTube as well that they're around, lurking around, listening, watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a few things going on YouTube that I just can't. Like right now, I just got an alert that a certain person come on, and his topic is that white character. You know what I mean? Same thing with him, man. It's just funny how that these people are, you know, backing him. They're making excuses for him, what he says and does. You know, they say he's just playing a character and blah blah blah, and it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I've heard some weird shit that he's said, you know, coming out saying. It's just weird, you know.
Well, giving a shout out again, Justice Tech Pro, my brother. Thank you for stopping by. Much respect to you, bud.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. Always have respect for him. Yankees for life. What's going on?
Did Carlos disappear on us again? Oh, hell.
Did he?
Yankees, what's happening, my brother? Yeah.
Shout out to Dominic Correa, Justice Tech Bros. Utmost respect.
Definitely.
JoJo the Wild Man.
Yo.
Yeah, the phone's running hot. Y'all got to give me a minute.
Yep. That's the phone's blood pressure went up. Oh, shit.
You know that dude? You know who that guy is, Nelson?
Who?
That white
Still
character?
bad?
No, you good, bro.
Yeah, you good now. Charleston White, his name is. He's
Still
a
hot?
lot of people
Can
are
you hear
doing
me?
reaction.
Yeah, I hear you, Bob.
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. The Charleston White's a low life. They get puppets like that clown to say the most ridiculous, outrageous stuff, hoping that somebody touch them.
Which one is that? Who are we
Who's
talking
that?
about? Because I'm
Yeah,
lost.
who's that?
I think
Charleston
it's
White.
cutting off again. Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I did a little short video on him the other day, just like how it blew my mind how he was talking about, you know, if this YouTube thing and these platform things he got going, and you know he'll go back to slanging, and he ain't worried about going to jail because he knows of some murders from the early '90s that he'll tell on, and the guy that was talking to him was like, I was always told, you know, to mind my own business, and he says, not me, and then a couple days later, I mean, I got a lot of hits on that one too. I mean, more compared to because I just get little videos. I just do little videos in between time that we go on here. You know what I mean? And you know, he promotes raping women, you know, snitching and all just weird ass shit, man. There ain't nothing. And people are actually, I mean, talking about, well, it's the same stuff that rappers and entertainers do. And it's like, nah, man. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? I don't back that one bit, you know. That's crazy. Crazy talk.
That's a little too much, man.
And and on top of that, he said, this one went viral the other day. A lot of channels brought it up. He said he brought up them kids that got killed in Texas, and he said, F them Mexican kids.
Oh no.
And it's all about end babies. He said it's all about end babies and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude. And then somebody said, oh well, he's trying to bring black people together. I go, well, if he's trying to do that, you don't use that N-word, period. You know what I mean? I've been around some real cats that was with a real movement back in the day. You know, they were older dudes when I ran into them, of course, because I'm a lot younger. But they don't allow that talk, man, by their peoples. You know, they don't allow them to say that word, the N-word. If it's with the A at the end, even with the A at the end, they don't allow it. So that's not, to me, that ain't having no respect for your people using that word. You know what I mean? Period. You know. So it's just, you know, I got a lot of pushback on that. I tripped out on that. Like I got more pushback of people talking shit to me than people saying, yeah, he's a J-Cat or he's weird or he's this or he's that. You know what I mean? It was a trip. I was surprised.
You can't even mention them, bro, because it's gotten to that point where people come at you, you know, out the side of their face and shit like that. But we're in an era. We're in an era that you can say whatever you want online, bro, without repercussions.
But
and then another thing was brought up.
Hold on. There's a lot like him. It's real simple. You get some that they don't have no principles, no nothing. They don't stand for nothing. They are gonna stand for getting the clout, which gets them the sign. So they will say the most ridiculous stuff out their mouth. And you get people that vibe with it. You get some that'll be like, "Oh, I like him because he keeps it. He's keeping it real." No, he's not keeping it real. He don't have no stance for nothing, And you guys fall for it. But see, that's the thing with that dude. This is why I don't even pay that dude no mind. I don't even acknowledge him because I already know what he is. He's an agent provocateur. There's a few. You got him, Hassan Campbell. There's a few that are in that same thing. That's what they do, and we got some in the community as well. That's just what they do. There's no stance. There's no stance for nothing. They might justify with their bullshit, but it's not.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I'm learning. Well, that's what I'm learning about him after me and you speaking about it privately, and then me seeing more. You know, that's exactly what it is. But then at the same time, this dude is shooting videos and showing all the weaponry he has at his house. I think he really wants somebody to try to mess with him so he can lay him down. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what he wants to do. Yeah,
imagine how much money he would get after that. Tons.
Yeah, he's not the only one. Not the only one that does it. You can put Hassan Campbell, Whack 100. Cause I come from that hip hop community. I was in that hip hop community before I even joined the mob genre. And you can put them all in that same category. That's just what they do. They really they'll talk a good game about they stand for this and stand for that. And they're not about none of that. They about what's most beneficial to them. They will sell their own mama out to get enough likes and views for that clout.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Because you know damn well, just like when these certain people things happen to them, like you know they got records out and they get killed, or they pass away, a lot of times the record sales go way up, right? So same thing with this dude. He's clout chasing already. If he was to do that and take somebody out, that try to break him, come at him in his house, boy, can you just imagine how he would? I mean, the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Just it is what it is. So yeah.
Yep.
And and when you're dealing with somebody that's made it abundantly clear countless times, too many countless times to say that he will straight rat on you. A man bragging about actually knowing 3 bodies, that he's just saving that shit for when he gets himself in trouble, he could bail himself out. That's run from the hills, And it's not that it's over here in this farmer too. I'm listening this week, and I'm listening to a guy trying to give another guy that got multiple life sentences more time because he's butthurt about this. But this is a guy that changed his goddamn life. Ain't that some
crazy,
shit?
huh?
You can't give the man any more time, but you want to work it so that the man got to do the rest of his time in solitary. Ain't that some shit?
Nah.
I tell you, man, it's ridiculous. You'll never hear me say here, unless it has to do with a child molester or something like that, hear me say I would like to see somebody go to jail or see somebody do that. Then you bragging about somebody or trying to get somebody's time taken back out like it's the norm, smiling about it, and then calling somebody else a rat. Are you fucking serious with this shit?
And
fucking
threatening
ridiculous.
people that you'll fucking break their face and put a piece through their neck and.
Yeah. But
too much.
But I'm a newfound man. I got God in my life. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. I'm so sick of the goddamn Lord being used as a crutch by a majority of these fake ass motherfuckers out here with the God. Man, get the God and the kids. That's the new fucking thing. God and kids. For God, for the kids. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I seen that shit firsthand inside. Dudes using goddamn religion as a crutch. Spanish dudes born and raised. Puerto Ricans born and raised eating pork. Get in there, can't handle themselves. Gotta become a Muslim. What the hell you gonna do when you go home? And I'm not knocking any religion or whatever religion somebody chooses to be. What you gonna do when Christmas time around the family? You're not eating pasteles. You're not eating pernil. You're not eating all of that stuff. You sacrificed all of that shit. Why? Because you had a fight.
You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna throw that kufi off, and they're gonna get to tearing up some pork.
They
ain't got the eye once they're on the street.
That's what you gotta do in prison. You gotta fight. That's how you fucking survive. You fight. You don't fucking link up and click up and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You fight. Fuck out of here.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree.
You got dudes in the street, got their butthole tickled, and dudes is walking around. Shit me.
Fuck,
shit me.
Man, come on, man.
Every goddamn waking day of my life, I'm gonna make sure I get you, or die in the goddamn process. Plain and simple.
Nah, he's too busy with a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's crazy. Walking around looking at the man and staying there or stay in the cell with him after he's done that to me. And not only once, but I heard stories. Dude told a story the other day. It happened to him numerous times. And he's blaming it on that he only is 150 pounds, 5'7", and the dude had hands and all that. Oh man, fuck all that.
And you learn how to make you a shank. You learn how to make you a shank, and you put that work in. That's what the hell you do.
No doubt.
Yep.
It's worth it.
You go buy one or the other. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to make them. We gonna make them. There ain't no way. That ain't gonna happen. Fuck that. That's crazy.
Where my man, the Endu still in the chat. Endu, you still in here, brother?
I haven't seen it. I haven't looked in a minute, but.
Let me look at the chat. This phone is hot. That's why.
He was there 2 minutes ago.
We got good people in the chat.
Oh, hell yeah, man. We got a lot of good
do my own little roll call. We got 556 Media Montauk, Claudia Perry, Baby Girl Wendy, Agnostic One, Pretty Monita, Facts Over Feelings, Claudia Perry, Mob Rats 2, Anthony Surratt, Roscoe, Yankees for life. Good to see y'all.
Listen, guys,
Yep.
I wanna congratulate our newest mod, and her name is
Is my shit still?
April.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I got you. So April Red Rum is our new moderator. Welcome to the family.
Ah,
April Red
just
Rum
chilling.
Rock. Just
Yep, I've been feeling her around. I know she a good one.
yeah, just chilling. He a good dude.
The Endu, I'm gonna throw out a link for you,
Did you
bud.
get a knish while you was up there, Nelson?
Bro, I got a knish. I got knishes, I got pastelillos, I got fucking bacalaitos, I got lechon asado,
Oh man.
escuela, and my medalla. You already know.
Wow. Yeah, he went to that. Remember he put that clip with the salsa. They were playing salsa. That little festival they had or whatever.
I had the best of
You
both
got him?
worlds. I had the Puerto Rican festival and the Italian festival. I was good, bro.
Yeah. Don Edwin.
I was good, man. Shit.
Man.
Oh, Claudia said, Nelson, what'd you say? Which part?
Edwin Jimenez, saludo, pai.
Jojo, you like that picture with Tyson? He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Who was the cat in the middle?
That dude is actually he used to be a fighter and he retired many years ago because of an injury. But we were doing a little
Okay.
security work for Tyson. So that was back in the day, man. Shit, I'm talking about maybe 20 years ago.
Right. Yeah. Mike Tyson, man. He's getting older, man. But man, when he puts out those workout videos, man, he looks good, man. I mean,
Yeah.
his head movement, his feet movement, it's just his body movement.
I know you know
Man,
you had
he's
that
still
red
right.
beard, boy.
Yeah. The Endu, what's happening, my brother?
What's going down? Can you guys hear me?
We hear you clear as day.
Well, oh, okay, good. I am so tired. We worked
I
hard
hear
today.
I hear you.
Yeah, me too.
Good show going. You got a nice show going.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Goddamn, go to Panisi.
Gosa Panisi keeps hitting Carlos.
I see that. I thought they got you for a second.
Yeah.
So did you have a good time in Buffalo? You?
Yeah, you hear him?
Oh,
I don't hear him.
God. Yeah, Carlos, I could hear him. I had
Yeah,
a
we hear him.
blast and do it. Like I said, even meeting with Chia, chopping it up, man, that brought back a lot of memories.
Oh yes. Are you kidding me? That was a great time. Like I said, I haven't been that social in I don't know how long.
Oh my God, my wife loved you.
Good. Oh, what a beautiful lady. She was so sweet. You guys are great. It was so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the little video you put up leading the drive there. I forget what was it, Grand Street, I think. What was it called?
Grand Street.
Yeah. Oh, I remembered right then. Yeah, and then up to the pizza
Grand
joint,
Street.
pizzeria. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that was cool. And I liked how you're breaking
Yes.
down what those buildings used to be at one time. What businesses.
Right. I tried to be BK Skip for a second, but I failed. That was horrible.
We're gonna.
That's hard. You know what? That's hard work. I'll tell you right now. That's some hard work to do that driving and everything. Ay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is. It's great content to put out there, but it's hard work. And you have to be fast. Here's here. Here's there. Here's there. So
I tried it. It didn't work for me.
it was
All the
fun.
hell with it. All the hell with it. I tell you what, we had Lou. It's unreal, and it's a small world because me and Endu hooked up, man, and we started, rapping about the past and our histories, and it so happens that we knew the same people, and it was weird. I was like, holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Exactly.
cool.
You know,
cool.
so,
That's the best part about it all when you meet up.
yeah, yep,
You know, I mean, you meet someone from, people from the same hometown. I mean, it's just great stuff right there. You know, so
I tell you what,
I
Lou,
wish I was a little more.
we're gonna meet up with
Go
Indu.
ahead, go ahead.
We'll have a meeting one day. We're gonna get down to what shows we're gonna do, and it's like I said, me and Indu more or less have the same background, a little bit of the same, and it's just I believe that the subscribers on this channel and on the Indu and Vito's channel are gonna be happy with the stories that'll come out.
Yeah,
Oh, no doubt.
yeah. I believe so.
100%. Claudia said I was busy
up?
being
Yeah,
a
I mean,
mouse.
It's so crazy because, I mean, as a content creator, you get so busy doing this. I mean, it's
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, you don't even cover 3/4 of the. I haven't even really. I went through some of my lives. I haven't
Yeah.
even introduced myself. You know,
Ah,
I mean, I started running. I started running before I started crawling here. So it's like, hey, Dean, do slow down a little bit. I mean, it's tough. You want to get good content out there. You want to, mingle. You want to do this and that, but it's tough to keep everything in order. I'm like, star of the show, he hasn't made. It's me,
yeah.
I haven't even introduced myself, told anybody who I am. I mean, but I'm gonna get into that in one of my next lives.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Have some people on. Yep.
That's what we got to do.
So-
Get everything the ball rolling. You know how that works.
Absolutely. I mean,
The
you
ball
got some good people. We got some good people around us here. So, and it's all live content too. I mean,
Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you,
it
bro.
is what it is.
Yep.
And
yeah.
good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
And
Yes, you guys too. Well,
I'm gonna tell Lou one of a brief. This is how me and Indu wound up knowing about each other, and this is the nose one. Remember
yes.
Yeah.
the nose? Okay, so we're talking, we're shooting the shit, and so happens there was an issue that happened one time where a guy jumped on a mutual friend of ours' face and bit the dude's nose, clamped on like a pit bull. And so
Oh,
the dude was on the ground, the guy's got his nose in his mouth. So the only way we could get him off was booting him. So we threw him, we threw him the old beating. And so happens that Indu knows the kid's father.
yep.
That's what's up.
The kid's
Yep. I mean, it's
a known guy.
it's a
Right.
small world over here. I'll tell
Oh
you,
yeah,
very small.
definitely.
So,
What's the population in Buffalo?
Pardon?
What's the population in Buffalo?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head. Big Lou. I couldn't even tell you that.
I'll check.
So,
I'll check.
and with the people coming and going, who could
Oh,
keep track?
yeah, no, there's a lot of people out there, that's for sure.
Yeah. And Nelson will tell you, I don't go nowhere a lot, so it's
Yeah.
only work and home for me. So, well, go ahead, guys. I gotta hit the sack. I wish I had more energy.
255,805 as of 2020.
Ah,
Wow.
damn.
Oh wait, that don't sound right. 'Cause now it says
Good.
now it says here population of Buffalo 2022. It says 884,000. I don't know. I gotta look into that. That's a big jump in 2 years.
Oh boy.
There's a lot of people.
I tell you what, Big Lou, I'll check it out, and then I'm gonna do a live tomorrow, and I'll tell everybody what the population is here. That's
There
all.
you go, brother. Well, let me know what's
Yeah.
going on, brother, and give me a buzz.
All right. Yeah. And now that you're home and everything,
Yeah,
I'll give you a call this weekend. We could shoot the shit.
you got it, brother.
Okay. Sounds good. And Carlos, have a good night. Big Lou, have a good night. Love you guys, man. I'll keep in
Take
touch.
care.
Likewise.
All
Great
right, brother.
show
Get some
going.
rest.
Likewise.
Talk to you
Likewise.
soon.
All right, guys.
And do you have a good night, my brother?
Mod, start
Goddamn,
dropping them links.
goddamn phone got overheated. I never had it act like that before. Goddamn Panisi again.
Panisi's getting you, bro. He's gonna get you one way or another.
I never had it act like that before. Goddamn Panisi again.
Whoa.
To get you one way or
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now I had to turn the second phone on so I can monitor the chat. Yeah, that's crazy. I never had this one. I'm actually using the one that doesn't work on the stream, y'all. It goes to show you. Yeah, they got me.
Can somebody drop the Indu and Vito's link for the Sons of Italy?
Yeah.
Son of Italy's here. Good to see you, pal.
I'll do it right after I drop this one.
There's gonna be quite a few stories coming up. Let me let my brother come on, my brother Yankees. Yankees, what's going on, brother?
Nelson, how you doing, sir?
Good, good. What's going on?
Big Lou, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, Yanks. You?
Doing well. Carlos, how you doing with the Ghost of Panisi?
Yankees for life. Good to see you, my brother.
I just want to jump on and say hello to y'all. I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. And had a great show tonight. But the only thing is I didn't get no notification, man. I didn't understand that.
Nah, that goes. That's across the board, man. YouTube is famous for that. Sometimes you gotta unsubscribe and then subscribe. Supposedly they say that works, but I done did that and I ain't seen no change in it. You know, YouTube does that.
Yeah, I was checking out a channel and then I was flipping by and I said, whoa, wait a second, my boys are on. And I get no notification. I said, oh shit, no. That ain't good. But that I don't want to unsubscribe and then subscribe. And I mean, my damn luck, I'll forget about it.
Nah, you know what?
But-
I think I know what it was, Yanks, because I put this up last week.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
So that's probably what it was. You know, I was
Yeah.
like, let me put it up, you know, that way people know when we're coming on.
Hey, Nelson, I know we talked a minute, and I know you're a busy man, but shoot me those links, man. That all those.
You know what? Yeah,
programs
that's right. I got to shoot you them links. Now that I'm home, I could do it off the computer. Just send them right to you.
You know, I know you're busy, but I was talking to my son the other day, and him and I went to a baseball game. We was talking about you, and
Oh, okay.
and I was saying, I told my son, I know some famous people, but I know some good. But I know some good people, and that's Big Lou, that's Carlos, and that's Steve, and there's others. Don't get me wrong, there's others. But much love to y'all, man. Much love and respect.
Likewise.
And the feeling is mutual, Yankees. You already know how we feel when it comes to you. You know, me and you've been brothers for a minute.
Yeah, we have. How's that weather out there, Carlos?
It's hot. It was hot. It was hot yesterday. I was in Universal Studios cooking in the sun. But then we had the rain on and off. But I had a good time with my boy, and that's what it was. But I didn't have to work today. I had a short day, but tomorrow's gonna be a long one. I hope. But supposedly I got rain coming, so that's good.
Shit, we hit 101 over here today. It wasn't nice, man. It was not nice.
Yeah, that's what we've been at for the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, you know, when I get off of work, man, I'm just worn out, man. I mean, that stuff just kicks your ass, man. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
wow.
that happens when you get old, brother. I feel the same way. I've been taking naps. You know you're getting old when you start taking naps.
Oh, hey, Carlos, forget about it. I love my naps. You hear me? I love my naps. Hey, but even in the shade, Carlos, even the shade is like 95. You know?
Yeah,
Trust me.
yeah, it really
it
don't.
gets hot in Florida.
It really don't do nothing.
No, my son makes fun of me because Dad, you're getting older, you're taking naps. I said, hold on a minute, boy. You'll be there one day. You'll be there one day. Yeah, hey, naps are good though, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie, man. The doctor always told me, and it's a true story. The doctor told me, 20-minute naps. Jerry forgets, man. Sometimes I push 2 hours.
Yeah, I
It's all
got you.
good. It's all good. So what you been up to, Big Blue? I ain't heard from you in a minute, man.
Just working and pretty much working and doing things at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Hey, so are your boys gonna do a repeat again? The Warriors gonna do a repeat?
oh, I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, the window's getting, it's getting tight now. You know, the guys are getting older.
Yeah.
You know, so they already lost like 3 or 4 guys. Part of the guys off the bench, but they lost. One guy to Portland, one guy to Toronto, one guy to Phoenix. You know what I mean? One guy went back to Europe and said he's going to go back and play over there, closer to his family. So that's 4 right there. We got one guy from the Kings, and we drafted 3 youngsters. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
Hey, Big Lou, what's your thoughts on Harden going back to Philadelphia?
I think you know what? I made a comment on this channel one day, and I won a giveaway for this comment I made. And the comment all I said was that Harden did the right thing, something that guys would do for their team, in hopes of winning. And what he did was, instead of him signing for the max that he had of $47.1 million for the next season, the next 4 or 5 seasons, he went ahead and opted out to reconstruct his contract down to like $34 million. So it was like a $12-13 million difference, where it gave the Philadelphia 76ers a chance to pick up an extra 2 or 3 guys, you know what I mean, to help him win. So I made that comment, and I won a contest for that. So I think he did that. I mean, I think he did what anybody should do if they really care about their teammates and their organization they play for.
What do you think KD's going to do?
It's not about what KD's going to do. It's about what they're going to do with him, and I don't think they're going to trade him because, for one, that big old trade that Utah did with Minnesota, sending Rudy Gobert over there for 4 or 5 guys and 4 or 5 picks. That just put the price tag on Kevin Durant so much higher, because obviously he's a way better player than Gobert on the offensive side. So I don't see him going anywhere, because they're not going to get the value of what he's worth for him.
Yeah, I'm not a big Harden fan. I'm not a big Harden fan. There's something about him, man, that just don't click right. And he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a good player.
He's not a winner, and he's not a leader. That's what it is.
I think it's all about him, but I could be wrong.
You hit it right on the nose, Yankee. James Harden is one of those few players that could retire tomorrow and wouldn't give a damn if he had a ring or not. It's all about the bag with him.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I believe so too.
Well, I don't
No,
really know about
it is.
that.
You can try to source it. You can source it up all you want. That man is about the bag. That's it. Period. Point blank. He's proven it his whole time in the league.
Well, I think if that was the case, I think he would have took his max deal and not took the $12 million less. You know what I mean?
He wanted the next opportunity to bounce somewhere else. He ain't worried about a ring. He's worried about being the man.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right, Carter. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah. He's not going to be the man in Philly, though, because you got Joel Embiid over there.
Yeah.
Listen, I think Agnostic is confused with Big Lou. Big Lou, do you play basketball? He can't, bro. He's only 5'3".
Yeah. I used to play basketball at a high tech level.
Yep.
Before I messed up my knees.
Danny Stories. Have a good night, buddy. I'll definitely hit you up.
Believe it or not.
Danny Stories, you have a good night. Danny Stories, drop the link to your channel, my brother, before you head out. I'm grabbing them now. I'm dropping links.
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you something. Danny Stories is a good guy, man. Everybody needs to go sub to his channel. That's a good gentleman right there. Much respect to you, Danny.
Mo Gucci, what's up, Bob?
What up, Mo Gucci?
Danny absolutely is a good man.
Yeah, Mo Gucci is another good guy. I talk those guys over there are tremendous guys. Chapo and Light on the Hill, all those all those guys are good guys, man. Good people. People need to go check him out.
Yeah, let me explain something. I just dropped the last link I dropped. It's called Stay Awake TV. Now, it ain't got nothing to do with when it's awake, ain't got nothing to do with awoke or none of that stuff. So don't get it. This guy does reaction videos, and what he means by stay awake, he's saying keep your ass out of lockup, go into jail, get back on track, and do right for yourself. You guys go over there and check him out. He's got a decent channel. He spits real stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, another one too. Go ahead, Nelson.
I know I'm gonna drop someone else on the chat real quick. Sons of Italy.
Hey guys.
Sons of Italy.
Listen, guys, I want to say thank you very much for all the get well wishes from Big Lou, Nelson, and Carlos. Thank you so much. It meant a lot to me, fellas. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
That's it. God bless
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Sons of Italy, you're a good man, and I'm glad you pulled through this, and you get nothing but the well wishes from us, and you continue up that fight, brother.
Carlos, thank you. It was a hell of a fucking nightmare that day. But, you know, I feel 100%, and I feel 100% because of people like you guys who send me all the get well wishes, not only to me, but other people who had something similar. Today I feel great. I want to say thank you. I have to go to the pharmacist before they close. I love you guys, and thank you for having me on.
God bless you, brother. Yep. Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you. Likewise. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.
All right.
Care,
have a good night.
Sons of Italy, you know you're always welcome over here. No flies on, my brother. You have a good one.
Yeah, Sons of Italy, good people, man. Good people.
You got a lot of good people in this community. This is why we do this, and we don't do this for content creators. We do this for the subscribers. There's great people in this community, you know.
Definitely.
And let me tell you something. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Corey. 100%. Tito and Vito, man. I love Tito, man. Tremendous guy, unbelievable guy. His stories he tells. That's good. Nelson, you and him had a good outing a couple of weeks back. But yeah, Tito, man, much love to you, respect to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Same here, man. Always appreciate good people in the chat, man, and people that we know, you know.
Yeah, I'm just tired of all this other stupid drama crap that goes on. We live one life, man. One life. I know I said it before, and I'm not trying to preach to nobody. But man, we live one life. Let's enjoy the life, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, you know.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, my friend. That's it. Hey, get on the phone, BS with your friends a little bit, bust some balls every now and then. Man, but you know what? At the end of the day, man, be respectful to people and live your life, man. Because when your life is over, it's over. That's it.
That's it.
So you know what? And I've said it, and I'm gonna say it a million times over. Carlos, Big Lou, Nelson, y'all guys, Primo, another guy I'm gonna mention, will always be my brothers. You hear me? Always. Always. And when we go to the next level to go see the good Lord, we're gonna be brothers there too, I promise you.
So,
Mr. Son.
appreciate it. Yes, sir. You guys still there?
Yeah. I'm just looking for links, drop links.
Hey, I'm watching the Goodfellas right now too, as I'm speaking to y'all. I probably watched this movie about 1 million times, man. I love it.
I think my next content creator I'm gonna try to hook up with is my man from as a matter of fact, if Moguchi's still there, tell Joe to hit me up on the email.
Yeah.
You already know I'm going to see my brother pretty soon, and then I'll probably go up to Texas and visit my other brother.
Agnostic, no, I haven't fallen asleep. I'm doing stuff, and I got, you know, the initial conversation got my mind racing. It gets to that point where you start thinking about shit over and again. You want to get aggravated with shit.
Hey, Nelson, you come to Texas, man, give me a holler, man. We need to meet
I
up.
got you, brother. I got you.
You know, yeah, we need to meet up.
Hell yeah, they said everything's bigger in Texas, so the mistakes is what I'm looking for.
Hey, man.
You know, Yankee knows where to go.
Hey, believe me, man. Believe me, I'll take you places, man. I'll take you places, and everything will be my treat. I promise you that.
Oh man,
You don't pick up a dime. You understand me? You come to my state, I'm gonna take care of you.
vice versa, brother. Vice versa. When you can ever come up to Georgia, you already know.
Yep. That goes for anybody that ever comes to Northern Cali. The offer's the same.
Let me drop a link here for Just Chilling real quick.
Just chilling.
Hey, Big Lou,
I remember
gas prices going down there in California.
Oh yeah, it went down. Yeah, it went down. I put a little video yesterday. They're down like 70 cents from the first time I posted gas prices. It's not. I mean, it's going down, but it ain't happening fast enough. You know.
Yeah. How about you, Carlos? What's the gas prices over there?
About close to 6.
Damn.
Man, we just went down to 775. I mean, excuse me, 575. Excuse me, 575.
Damn, Pa, I got shit. I'm at 390.
How much?
390.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, we're down to 3.25 here in Texas.
Yep. We down at
I'm at
390.
575, man.
Yep. I'm gonna drop this thing real quick. We got Just Chilling coming on. Just Chilling. What's going on, my brother?
Yo, what's up, G's? How you guys been, bro?
We're doing good.
Shit, God bless you guys,
How you
bro.
doing, bro?
Thank you. Same to you, brother.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Valente.
I just came to say what's up, bro.
That's
what's up. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You guys keep your head up, bro. You know, no matter what goes down, bro, you guys keep it 100 always. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Oh
we
yeah,
got.
Just Chilling. That ain't never gonna change. That's one thing about us. We always gonna be who we are. We ain't gonna fluctuate.
And you know what's up, bro? You know, I recognize you guys as OGs, bro, because I remember when I was growing up in the streets, you know, one thing that I learned about the OGs is that, you know, they never want to hear no nonsense. They never want to hear no BS. They always want to talk about what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, and sometimes, you know, there's politics. Sometimes there's drama. You know, but, you know, in the midst of all that madness, bro, as long as you're real with yourself, you're real with the people around you, and as long as you're real with your family, bro, you know, it doesn't matter what comes at you, what kind of punches they throw at you. You stay 100 with yourself, with the people that you love, with your friends, everything's going to be all right, bro, because in the end of the day, you know, it might be involved in politics or madness or whatever's going on, bro. You know, majority of the people that be talking smack, you know, them cats don't care. You know, the streets, you know, they got their ways, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What a Naughty by Nature said, everything's gonna be all right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I left that lifestyle about 8 years ago, bro. You know, I got my life straightened out. You know what I mean? I left that whole madness. I put it to the side. I got back with my family. And I got my state of mind. And I left that all behind, you know, not because I was afraid, bro. Not because, you know, I was all caught up in all kinds of madness. But, you know, I left everything behind, bro, because I realized that at the end of the day, bro, you know, most of these cats, they just be playing games, bro. You know, nobody cares in the streets, bro.
Hey, Chillin', where you from, Chillin'?
I'm from the West Coast, bro. I'm from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, all right.
And you know what's up, bro? When you do time, bro, when you do hard time, bro, like if you've been locked up or whatever you go through in life, bro, and reality really hits you, bro, you realize that, you know what, in the streets and all this drama, it's not even worth it, bro.
Not at all.
No, it's not.
Or the birds, homie.
You know, but in the end of the day, bro, as long as you're real with yourself and you respect other people and you respect other people's, you know, categories, you know, you good, bro, because, you know, you did your time, you did what you had to do to survive, you know, and at the end of the day, bro, it's you know, it's about you, that you do good for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt.
That's a good message, bro. That's a good message, though. You know what I'm saying? That's hitting the nail on the head right there, you know? Appreciate it.
I don't mean to interrupt, man, but I see Jerry in the chat, and I haven't spoke to him in a minute. I just want to know how he was doing. I know he had the COVID a while back, so Jerry, just want to know how you're doing, bro. Much love to you, respect, and hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah, well, I'm over here at work chilling right now, bro. I'm about to, do my thing, but I just wanted to come up and say what's up real quick. You know what I mean?
That's what's happening,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Thank you for coming on, man.
God bless you, Nelson. God bless you, Big Lou. Carlos. Yankees for life. All I gotta say is go Dodgers to you, bro. And keep your head up. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I'm just clowning, bro. But God bless you guys, bro. And you always see me on the chat. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to just give a shout out real quick, bro.
That's what's up,
we appreciate you, man. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Right,
it could be a Yankee Dodger. It could be a Yankee Dodger World Series this year. I think they're both in first place.
One of my friends went to the All-Star game right here in the Dodger Stadium, bro.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, he got the nosebleed seats. The nosebleed seats for like $450, bro.
Wow. Hey, that's like a once in a lifetime thing. That's like going to the Super Bowl, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, hey, man.
Tickets gonna be spent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, you guys have a nice day, bro.
All right. Yep.
Right,
you
bro.
too, sir.
Thank you for coming on, B.
All right. God bless you guys.
Bye, yeah. Gracias, bye.
Just chilling. It was good having you on, my brother. You're welcome anytime.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Nelson, do me a favor, Nelson.
What's up, huh?
I love just chilling, man. But don't be having no Dodgers out here no more. It's got to be pure Yankees. No, not
Dude,
for
I
me.
still have nightmares.
Not for me,
I still have nightmares from 1988, bro. That World Series.
Yeah, I'm
Man.
just joking, man. Just joking. Hey, just telling good people, man. He's good people. Yeah. And I didn't mean to interrupt the Murray, man. Like I said, Jerry, he was sick with the COVID a while back, and I just want to make sure he was all right. But no, I tell you what, Dodgers, they're tough, man. My Yankees lost the first game against the Astros. Now they're playing again. They're losing again. I don't know what to do. I don't know why they can't beat these Astros, man. But I'm a little frustrated right now. But like my wife tells me, it's just a ball game. My wife says, "Relax, man. It's just a game." I tell her.
At least they signed. They finally signed Aaron Judd finally.
Oh, they did sign him. I didn't know that. What do you think? They signed him? No, they didn't sign him.
Agnostic. I'll piggyback off what baby girl Wendy said. Respect still exists, but it don't for many, and that's the sad part. There's no respect in the street. There's no self-respect individuals. See, this is why I tell people, you could be broke, you could have no money in your pocket, but have a moral compass, have a code, live by. Respect, loyalty, and honor. Those are what I love by integrity. And I don't sacrifice those principles for nothing. For nobody, no money, no nothing. That's all I got. I might be a poor person, but as long as I stick to those and be true to myself, I can't ask for any more. But unfortunately, you don't have that anymore. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the reason that stuff is the way it is because of blind loyalty. And I myself indulged in that. And once you get past that blind loyalty to certain people and certain things, it gets a lot better.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one thing, man. My daddy always used to say, man, you got to respect women. You got to respect them. Don't be acting stupid. Respect your friends. Hey, back in the day, as you know, the belt came in handy. They don't do that no more, man.
Yep.
Oh man, forget about it.
A lot of things.
Not only did the belt come in handy, that piece, that switch off the tree came in handy, and that big old wood hand my mom had, that thing came in handy too. Shit.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something, bro. It's weird because now that I'm sitting back just chilling and shit like that, I'm gonna say something because me personally, I've never, and you guys can vouch for it, I've never come out my face on YouTube. I ain't never come out my face. Today I did because of whatever. So I'm gonna apologize to the people in the chat. If the F-bomb came out, whatever else came out, because I don't even remember what the hell I said. But it is what it is. I guess it gets to that point where, you know, like I said, my brothers have backed me 100%, man, and it's the same vice versa. You know, you come after one, you coming after all three of us. It is what it is.
It's a we thing. It ain't a me or I thing. It's a we thing right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, don't forget
Absolutely.
me, man. Don't forget me, man, because people go after you, going after me too. Believe me, man.
Oh yeah,
Believe me
you're
when I said that.
before we
I'm
even
right
started
with
the
you,
channel, bro. Before we even started the channel, I got at you. I said we want to make you a moderator. You were the first one.
Yep.
You're part of the
Let me,
squad. You know what I'm saying?
let me, like I've said before, and I'll say it again. I met Carlos a long time ago. He took me under his wings, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Carlos, you and I go down forever, man. We go down forever as brothers. After everybody else, and then Nelson came in the picture. Big Lou came in the picture. Much respect. So you know what? Hats off to you, Carlos. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yep. We appreciate you too.
We
We appreciate
appreciate
you.
it.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yep.
So,
You know, you always know when you're just a phone call away. You know, you're on another level. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know.
yeah,
And
exactly.
you've always been you were one of the first cats that reached out to me too when I came on here. You know what I mean? And and it's always been a cool relationship with us. You know.
Yeah. You know,
And I know you got our backs.
back
We
in the
got
day,
your back.
man. Back in the day, I had some friends that they're no longer friends. They were gazes, man. They're fake, you know. And
Yep.
you only have a handful. You understand me? And even though I have never met y'all gentlemen in person, I know what's up. I know what's up. I'm from the old school. I'm from the way old
Yeah.
school.
Yep.
You know,
And that's
so
a perfect example too. You're from Texas. I'm from Cali. Our two brothers right here from New York. That goes to show it doesn't matter where you're from. Game recognized game. You know what I mean? Real recognizes real.
yeah.
And just me and you had personal conversations. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. And it's just like you said. It's exactly like you said. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, it's sad because a lot of people, you know, they judge people on YouTube and shit like that, but they really don't know what that person's about. You know,
You
and
know,
you can't.
you're absolutely 100%, Nelson, I'm sorry to interrupt you, 100% correct. This is YouTube, my friend. I've talked to you on the phone, with Big
Yep.
Lou and Carlos, and I see the gentleman you are. This is just YouTube. Come on, forget about it. But one day we'll meet up with each one of y'all, and I'm no different the way I talk now and the way I will see y'all then. No different. This right here, YouTube, nobody's gonna forget about it, you know.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yeah.
this is just a little thing you can just carry on. But like Big Lou said, it's bigger, man. When you're one phone call away. You have any
Yep.
problems? Call me. You have any
Yep.
problems? Give
Yep.
me a call. And I know if I had any problems, I'd call y'all. Y'all to answer the phone. And I want
Yep.
to say it again. A
Yep.
while back, I had a
Absolutely.
little issue. I called my boy Carlos. I called him at 2 o'clock in the morning. The man answered his phone. You hear me? The man answered his phone.
Yep.
Come on,
Yep.
forget about it. Thank you, Carlos.
Yep.
No problem, my brother. But it's also funny because I heard somebody not long ago say something like, you know, you have people that call each other brothers, but they never met in person. And this is what I'll say to that. I probably spend more time conversating with my brothers on the phone than the most average person could probably spend in personal time with their best friend. And me and my brother Nelson was just talking the other night, and we just had this thing, and we just was telling a story about certain things about us, and we just bust out laughing because we are so much alike that it's ridiculous. And once you realize that, like me and Nelson hit it off months ago, because it was to the point where we could finish each other's sentences. You know, so you build a natural bond, natural relationship. Same thing with Lou. What attached me to Lou is Lou been through the system for a minute, and Lou is diehard convict when it comes to the system and certain views and everything. And me being somebody far removed from the streets who still lives by that convict mentality, I can respect, you know.
You're
Yep.
right, Carlos. I mean, okay, Carlos, let's go back real quick. When you say brother, I'm not sure who said, how can people say your brother or not? What do you say? Where I come from, it's the respect, the loyalty, the love, and what you have for each other. Even though you haven't met anybody, man. I have some friends, man, that up in North Carolina that I chat on the phone, that I was on this other stuff with before. I've never seen them, man, but they're good people, man. So when you say brother, it's I don't even know how to explain it. It's beyond that. You don't have to meet somebody to call them brother, you know? It just, and I'm going to say this real quick. When I talked to Nelson the very first time, it's like we knew each other for 15 years. The first time I did Luke, same way. Same way with you, Corey. Like we knew each other for 15 years. I've never heard or talked to you other than you do. Come on, forget about it.
Well, so you know what it was? You know what it is too, though? A lot of times we would only go to certain channels pretty much just to say what's up to each other. I know that's what I would do a lot of times. You know what I mean? And you were like one of the first dudes that reached out to me and started saluting me, giving me, hello and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but I know what Carlos is saying. I heard that said the other day. But you know what it is the caliber of people that are saying that, though, too. Calling people brothers that are straight flip-flopping ass cats that just can't seem to stay on the same fucking page. Every other day it's something different. Those people are the ones that are, it's a joke when they say brother. I don't consider, when I hear stuff like that, I don't consider me in that conversation because I'm not no flip-flopping fake. You know what I mean? Neither are any of you guys.
No, sir. But let me tell you something. I will say this again. No one, and I mean no one, on this planet of the earth is going to tell me who I can talk to and who I cannot talk to.
Correct.
I do know the right people, okay? Just because, Lou, you don't go talk to somebody else, I'm not going to hate you for it. But don't hate me for talking to somebody else. But I'm my own man, and no one is going to tell me what to do. You understand me? And I mean nobody.
Yes, sir.
There's only one person that's the good Lord upstairs, and that's it. Other than that, if I want to go into this chat or that chat or that chat, you don't like it? So be it. You don't have to like me. But you
it's my brown ass, huh?
Hey, you will not tell me what to do. You understand me? You would not tell me what to do.
Correct.
That's I use the word brother a lot within the community, and I use it with certain people as a sign of respect. But there's levels to that thing I call brother. And then you have the ones such as yourself, such as Nelson, Yankees, and Lou, that I consider, and I have a few that I talk to, I communicate offline, that I consider my brothers. And when I mean brothers means I would have no problem putting myself behind a wall for them,
Yeah, for sure. I have y'all's back 100%. I don't give a phone dude who says what 100% behind all three of you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I will always have you back.
Hey, you're using my word. You're using my saying.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry.
No, but that's weird though. That's weird though. Yeah, that's weird though. Somebody trying to tell another grown man, "Hey, don't be going over there." I seen that shit in prison. I seen that shit happen in prison one time, man. I could hear it from, they were a couple bunks away from me. And the dude was telling them, these are OGs too. These dudes are like way older. At the time, they were like, one was like 49 and the other one was like 52. And this is like 6-7 years ago. And I heard the one dude and they're from the same neighborhood. And he told him, he said, "Hey, don't be fucking with that vato." And the other dude said, "What?" He said, "Don't be trying to tell me who I can and can't, whatever." And they end up getting into it over that. But that just sounded so weird to hear a grown man, like, tell somebody that. It just sounded
Pretty
weird.
Manita, it's not gonna stop. I've learned that now. It absolutely is not gonna stop, because all it would take is a subscriber to mention something, it be talked about on the channel, and then later on there's a rebuttal. Then there's a rebuttal to the rebuttal. Then there's a response to the rebuttal, and then there's a response to the response, and you're gonna keep going on every day. It's not going to stop. It's just not. You got a lot that they get an enjoyment of it, and it gets to that point where they need it. There's no difference, sweetie.
It's no different. Why you think Jerry Springer, all these shows, they were so popular? Because people is a form of entertainment, and that's what people want, you know? And you have some that don't.
Yep. Le encanta. They love it.
They
like it.
You guys
Same reason why.
You guys are right about that. Well, Carlos, he hit it on the nose, man, you know, but at the end of the day, and we've been saying this for the longest, you know, if you got an issue with another content creator, damn, bro, reach out to that person and see what the fuck's what. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could squash it, man, but no, it's not being squashed. It's going to continue. Why? We could all guess why. I mean, it's plain and simple. It's out there.
Mm-hmm. Chavos.
It is what it is.
Centavos, chavos, money.
Yep. You know how
it's money's a part of it, but a lot of it is a inner self gratification. Listen, nobody's perfect, but not every. But there are flaws with people. There's certain things that people get an enjoyment off of inside. They might not want to admit to themselves, but they do. And for that to happen, you got to keep that same stuff. If that's what you like, you got to bounce from channel to channel and get it. Start a conversation, throw a little piece of misinformation in the chat, so that way the topic gets started, and then it just goes from there. You know?
Yeah, man. That's the way it is. You know, like I said, you know, if it's you have content creators that, I'm gonna tell you, man, they do have content, bro. They do have content. Their stories are on point, but they get taken by, oh, did you hear what this guy said? You know, there you go. You got a whole bembeteo, like we call them bembeteo. It just keeps going, you know, and then everybody and their mama get involved in it.
Yep.
No, it is what it is.
IP, what up, man?
What's up?
IP, good to see you.
Definitely.
But then you also got affiliations. Affiliations will keep you in trouble. You know, you have a particular friend, and now somebody's going at him, so you're gonna go at him. You know, and a lot of times, it's good to protect your friend, but you also always got to look at it with the blinders off. You got to look at it and say, let me not look at it as this is my friend. Let me look at it as this is just an individual, and let me make my decision based on that. But you don't have that. You got people that have such a blind loyalty to somebody. There's nothing that you could reasonably possibly say that'll change their mind.
Yes.
Now look at, for instance, today, and I wasn't going to touch on it, but I'm gonna touch on it. And I'm gonna say it now. Look what's been happening with the MRE situation. Here's my thing, and I'll speak on it. And those who want to hear it can hear it. And those who don't like it, honestly, at the end of the day, like my man said, and Gone with it, the win. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. This is the situation. When everything happened with MRE the first time, and all that was dropped on him, it was real simple with us, and we had this mutual thing. We looked at it from this aspect, and I'm going to be 100 with it now. We never delved into it, but with everything that's been happening that transpired today, this is where it's at. We looked at it from an aspect of, can you just write all this shit off, all these markings, all this tattoos, all this history? Can you write it off as a history buff? Not to me. I would be a goddamn fool to believe that shit. I looked at it more of an aspect, can a said individual person have a certain belief themselves, not tied to any organization, but a certain belief, a certain ideology for themselves? Yes, they can. Can they decide that they're done with that ideology and decide to not be this person anymore that thought a certain way? Yes, they can. Can you hold them responsible for the past ideologies? No, you can't. You know, and that's just why I didn't hold that against MRE, and I never looked at him any different. Now, did I agree with the whole theory of why everything was the way it was? No, I didn't. But I decided to give the man a shot and deal with the man that I know, regardless of how the optic looked and the fact that it was downplayed. Okay, now you have this stuff where they label him a rat. My thing is real simple. It's not enough proof. Is it a good look? No, it's not. It's not. It's anybody that's been in the street that's a reasonable person or knows about cases or been inside and read countless paperwork, PSIs, and set forth, yeah, it's not a good look. But am I going to say that that man is a rat and stay flat out that he's a snitch? No, I'm not going to do that because I need absolute definitive proof, not just circumstantial evidence. I wouldn't jump out there and do that at all. You know, that's where I'm at with that. But also, there's also another side of it. If by chance it was to come out and it was that he is such that person, trust me, I guarantee half these same people would still associate with him. I have no issues with MRE. You know, I just wish that this stuff would get resolved, you know what I'm saying, and put it to bed. If it's either there or it's not there. But I'll be the first one to tell you, if it was to come out and he was one, I'd be the first one on the front line, regardless of what anybody got to say, denouncing him. Just that simple. And so would my brother. But until then, I'm not going to denounce him that. You know, I'm just not going to do it. I need full proof, not so much circumstantial. I need 100% absolute proof before I put a bone on somebody like that.
Absolutely, Carlos. Absolutely.
It is what it is, bro. I'm like that all around, bro. I mean, if you're putting a name on somebody, you gotta put it out there like that. It is what it is.
Yes, sir. It's gotta be 114% proof.
Again, it goes all the way around. It goes all the way around. It goes for both sides. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I want to give a shout out to IP, man. IP's always been good to me in iTalks channel. So shout out to you, my brother, IP.
Imposter. That's what's up.
It was a good chat.
All right. Yeah.
And I honestly,
good.
I hope that somehow this gets resolved, and the likelihood of this getting deeper with more proof from lawyers and stuff like that, who knows? But as far as that situation, this way, and it's not going to end because you got people making shows, people making rebuttal shows. It's just going to continue. Then you're going to have people on the other saying, "Oh, it's all that's out there, and you're still blind." No, I'm not blind. Like I said, me and my brother have talked about this. If I'm looking at it from this point of view, it's not a good look. It's questionable. But you can't just go off that. You need absolute. And sometimes you need those said individual that's being accused of this to go to the extremes. And it's got nothing to do with bending the knee or none of that. Go to the extremes to prove this. It's even better when you can actually go and get certain documentation and prove this and shut everybody up. But if you decide to do the moral high ground and say, you know what, the fact that you're accusing me is an insult, the logical thinking person, no, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this to make their job easy and stuff like that, then you gotta expect certain people to feel a certain way. But where I'm at again, and I'll say this again, I really don't care how close am I. Look, my brothers up here on the screen, Nelson and Lou. I love both. But don't you think for 1 minute, if paperwork came out on my brother Lou that Lou was bad, or my brother Nelson was bad, that I'd sit back up here and I'd forget about all of that shit. No, it would not happen. I'd tell them, you know, your best wishes, I'm fucking done. There's not enough blind loyalty. That's how strongly I feel about that situation with government cooperating witnesses. But at the end of the day, you need definitive proof. You do. You absolutely do. It doesn't matter how good. If you want to go off circumstantial evidence, there's enough to make people actually think that you can actually get convicted of that. People get convicted of circumstantial evidence every goddamn day in this country, whether it's civil, criminal, you know, anything. But you absolutely, in the system, you need that. I've seen dudes get their wig split, get their shit peeled back for being accused of being hot, and they weren't. You know, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. But in this generation, is so easily labeled. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame. I can't do it. I'm not gonna put that bone on. I need absolute proof. Period. That's where I'm at.
And not to mention, bro, when you do that and you make a false when it's a bad call, that because what Carlos just said right now, he's seen dudes get their wig split because somebody assumed they were hot or it looked that way, but they never actually got the proof. You know, that's called a bad call. You know what I mean? And the way, you know, it's usually done like this over here. I'm not going to get all into it too much, but what would be done is that person would be put what's called on freeze, right? And he would be escorted everywhere he went by a couple of security blankets until they ran the course of the investigation, the internal investigation ran its course, and then either if it was determined he's hot, then he ain't gonna even know it's coming. You know, they're gonna get him element of surprise, and then if he becomes clear, then he's gonna be cleared, because nobody wants that type of shit on their jacket, making bad calls, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna come back and it's gonna fuck you off in the long run.
You can get people killed for that shit. Listen to me. Coming from the mob genre, how many times have people been hit with and put to sleep just because of a thought that they might be one? The mob was one. If they even thought, they always said it's better to be safe than sorry. They put you to sleep. And after the fact, we don't learn later on, there was a lot of guys put to sleep that weren't rats. They weren't government cooperating witnesses. But that simple thought will get you killed. And you can't do that. You just cannot do that.
Well, I mean, it shows that you're an ineffective leader when you're putting out. I mean, you're not good for that crew, that organization, that whatever you want to call it. When you're going ape shit like that and having people killed because you had a dream that he was doing this, or you know, something, you know, whatever the case may be, a thought, like you said, and then you go ahead and act it out and you put the orders out to have somebody killed like that. It looks very bad on your part as a leader. That's for sure. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's just, you know, it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
You can't do it. You can't do it, man. You will get people hurt. You get people hurt because you don't know who might that same person that you're accusing this. He might have affiliations with people who might actually listen to this and say, "Wait a minute, I done did something with this guy a long time ago that might put me behind the wall for 30, 40, 50 years." Somebody will get ghost for that shit. You just can't do it. But you know what? It's YouTube, so they're comfortable with it. You know, but then this is why I always tell people, if you're in that situation and you're getting labeled like that, you got to put an end to it. You know, you the one that's being accused, you got to put an end to it. You know, go get all your legal documentation. Get you your lawyer again. Do that. Put it out there. And it got nothing to do with bending the knee or doing it because this is what they saying and this and that, but you do it. Especially if it's not a good look. You know? But till that happens, we bypass all of that and Deuce can say whatever they want. I'm not putting the bone on nobody unless I know it 100%. And if it turns out being that's it, I'll be the first one in the front line to denounce somebody. But in the meantime, Deuce got to stop doing that shit, man. They really do. Or at least get all your ducks in order. You're gonna go ask somebody, you make sure you got every possible thing for your last resort, you know, to have everything already there so you can answer all the questions. But then again, with that, at the end of the day, you got some that they're not gonna see it no matter what. And that's you know, that's just dumb. They're not gonna see it. There's nothing you could probably tell them that'll change their mind. So
hey gentlemen, I want to thank you for allowing me in the chat, man. I'm gonna bounce real quick. But like always, man, much love to all y'all, man. And
definitely
Yankees for everything.
Yeah.
And
Likewise, Yankees.
Absolutely 100%. And Nelson, next time you talk to Peter, I want to see if I can get his digits, man. I'd like to reach out to the gentleman. But again, thank you for everything and much love to y'all, man. And always have y'all's backs, man. Always. I will always support you. Always support you guys.
That's what's up, Yankee. Same here, brother.
Yeah,
appreciate you. You always be our brother.
Yeah, I don't understand your just chilling. I don't understand what you're saying right there. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Uh-oh. You gone? All right, Yanks. Yeah, I just pulled into town. I'm gonna have to hop off. I got to go in here and check on my father-in-law.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I got he just got home. He just got home.
Hold on. I got a gentleman that's popping on. I don't know. I think he's scared though. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Hello, gentlemen.
Mozzarella.
That's not mine. I found it on the plane.
You look like Mel. You look like Mel.
Good, bro.
I've been ordered
You look
by
like Mel
YouTube.
Brooks.
Yeah, I've been ordered by YouTube to protect the no-fly zone.
You look like Top Gun. Top Gun Part 3.
Well, my
Oh, I thought you looked like Mel Brooks from Space Meatballs or whatever it's called. That movie.
Baseball.
Baseball. There you go.
My flight handle is Ice Cube Maverick Man.
Better look around.
Wouldn't fit on the helmet, but I'm here today with my jet and. Well, that broke. They'll fix it.
Oh man.
556, how you been, brother?
Just wanted to come on and say hi and let you know that I'm going to protect the no-fly zone tonight, and things are getting wild on YouTube.
Oh yeah, forget about it, man. You know how that goes. There's always never a dull moment on YouTube.
I hate to keep it short, but I gotta fly.
Do like Too Short says. Keep it short but funky.
See, we need more comedy. This is why I love the Wild Bunch, Uncle Zio, Lesso, and Matty Marinaro, because they bring that comedy touch to it, and it makes you laugh. You know.
That was horrible, wasn't it?
I know, because hey, Carlos, earlier when we first had started the show, Zio was like, "Who you need us to go after? Who you need me to get?" You know what I mean? It's about comedy, man. It's funny with them guys. You know, I appreciate them guys too, man.
It's been a minute. I just want to come on and say, hey, busy with home improvement stuff and all, you know, the shit.
I figured that. I ain't see you around the other chats as much. I figured you was doing something.
Yeah, new driveway, new barn, new front steps, new freaking.
Oh, there you go. Join the club.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing some work, huh? Ain't just the missus?
Not anymore. I'm done doing work.
Oh shit.
I'm done doing work. She's at the beach. I get to sit back here in the mountains doing nothing but babysitting. You see that one behind me? That way?
Off the grid. Yeah.
I'm
the bug.
babysitting books. So, but I just want to come on and say hi to chat and everybody, and love you guys. Still watch you, and I'm just not. I'm around. I'm on some channels here and there, but not like I used to be right now. But so keep up the great work. Thanks for having me on real quick, and
you got it, buddy.
You guys have a good one.
You got it, brother.
556. You know you always got a home over here in the no-fly zone, and tell Mr. Smith we said hi.
Yes, sir. I will. You guys have a good one.
Yep.
Take care, buddy. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Likewise.
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I mean, it is what it is. You know, that little time I took off, I watched a lot of little shows and shit like that. And, you know, the thing that got me, and I was actually, my stomach turned, bro, was when they were accusing people of shit that, you know, hasn't been proved, bro. And again, it goes on both sides, bro. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the lies, bro, the lies is what gets me. If you're 100% right, bro, and I've always said it, I'm gonna back you 100%. But if you are not 100% right, I can't roll with that, because it is what it is, man. And I seen people come out the woodwork, bro, with stories of this and stories of that. Bro, that's not cool, man. And again, with the doxing thing, bro, you putting people's family out there, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's way.
Yeah, the levels have changed, and the sad part is that it's become the norm. Like, people will talk about it, but they're not still talking about as how deep it goes. And then you have the same ones who indulge in that type of behavior, acting like they're brand new, like they never done that, and that they still don't do it. So it's denial, and it's the whole "what about this?" That's the response to everything. Well, this person said this. Well, what about this? And then what about that? And it gets weak at the end of the day. Like, one thing we promised each other would be up here. We weren't going to platform any government cooperating witness. That's what we agreed on, universal, right?
Yep.
But we also agreed that we're not gonna sit up here and put a guest unless it's satire. We're not gonna sit up here and put a guest, and you're gonna sit there and ramble the most ridiculous, off the wall, crazy shit, and we're gonna let it ride. It's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. You're just not gonna do it, you know. And you see this far too many times because somebody happens to like somebody, or they want to use a particular person because he's gonna help with a certain incident that's happening. You know, like we watch Tony Pizza, who's been who he is since day one, who's done the most ridiculous stuff, who's apologized for every ridiculous stuff he said and then gone back and said the same thing. But yet now he's getting liked by certain people because, oh, he did one good thing. Or they'll say, oh, I happen to know he didn't tell on somebody else, so it's all right. So that's okay? No. He's been who he is. He's not going to be okay. You won't see him up here. I'm not going to put him up here and say, hey, Tony, can you verify this? Come on, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know? Why? Because you don't like some other people and he's going to shoot down this narrative and he happens. Come on, man. But you get that. You get that. Now, if you wanted to bring him on and ask him a certain question, like, shout out to Vinny Green. Vinny Green brought him on. Vinny Green didn't want to, he's not holding any of that stuff about what somebody said, whatever beef they had or whatever. He just wanted to have a simple dialogue and a simple question and answer thing. And we've seen it go south. I was part of the reason that it went south because I felt a certain way about him talking about somebody else. But he didn't put that man up there because he wants him to be his best friend anymore. He wanted to give him a shot to answer a simple question, you know. But I watch people use certain people to put them on, you know. There's another guy that's a supposed content creator. He's out there getting energy from people. He's promoting stories that's not validated, regardless that it's going at somebody else. But these people are giving him the energy. So when you do that, you know different. You know different. And it happens all the time. And that's stuff that we look at that's like, nah, that's not going to fly with me, man. I might not like somebody, but I'm not going to sit there and allow you to fucking make up lies about the person's wife and moms and shit like that because you don't like it. I might not even like that person either. But I'm not going to be okay with that shit and give you validation, you know? My shit is the truth is the truth.
Yep, and that's it.
It's
sad, bro, because again, if you got a beef with somebody, take it with that person. Don't go after their relatives. Don't go after their wives, their fucking kids. Don't go after them, bro. You go after that person, point blank. You know, it is what it is.
It's just crazy, you know.
Yeah, no, it's all around. It's freaking nuts, bro. You know, you get to a point where you just get fed up with it. You just don't want to hear it no more, and that's it. Yeah. You know, but we are, like I said, we're doing our own thing over here on the No Fly Zone, bro, and we're gonna keep it moving the way we always have. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We cannot support people that go after kids, that go after women. I can't do it, bro. It's something we came into this. Uh-oh. Take it over for a second, guys.
I got you. Agnostic, I don't know if Vinny Green is super rich, but I respect Vinny Green, you know. And people can say, he's never shown his face and he's never that. You know, there are a lot of people that never shown their face that are gonna have my support, you know, because I could just deal with the person and how they interacted with me. That man has never said anything negative about me, you know, anything negative about us, you know. And I went on his show. He asked me some Q&As and I answered it, you know, and the show went the way he didn't want it to go, you know. But that being said, I ain't got no problem with Vinny Green. And there's a few. And I'm not one of them big ones. There's some that haven't showed their face and probably never will that are still going to have my support. Assassino Derati, Rat Trap City. There are a few that haven't shown their face, and I understand the reason that they don't. But they'll always have my support because I dig how they do their work, you know?
Yep. I like them. They don't do nothing more than use whoever they're talking about, their own words, you know, against them. They don't make things up, make lies up.
Yeah, and you add comedy to it. Like, for instance, the Wild Bunch. I named the Wild Bunch Maddie, Uncle Zio, and Zio Lesso. You know, they do comedy. They don't have to they haven't, you know, necessarily show their face. But to me personally, I don't need to, you know, because they're very, very entertaining, and I see where they're coming from with their stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll second that. I agree. No doubt.
Oh man, shit. Listen, don't get Uncle Zio to get that smoke out, boy.
Oh my God. I caught a rerun. I caught a replay of a show that I missed because I was yesterday in Universal, and Uncle Zio had me. I mean, I texted Nelson last night. It was late, right, Nelson? I hit you up. I was like, bro, I'm watching the show live, and Uncle Zio was in there, and he just had me hysterical crying.
Yo,
and I was like, wow.
Got some comebacks, boy.
Yeah, they definitely bring a, you know, if you don't laugh at what they're talking about, something wrong. I mean, because they funny. Just being them, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
oh, forget about it.
We got 22 people still watching in the chat. So I'm gonna drop a question. I'm gonna have y'all drop a 1 if y'all agree, or 2 if you disagree. But is it right? Because one person doesn't like somebody, is it right for us not to like them?
So one is yes and 2 is no?
Yeah.
Shout out to Vinny Green. Baby girl Wendy, you ain't know Uncle Zio has a channel? Yeah, it's Matty Marinara's channel. We'll drop the link. They're all 3 of those. That's why I call them the Wild Buns. Stay together.
I got a 1.
Damn, Marky Mark. I hope it gets better for you, brother. I know that's your hustle.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, I mean, the point I'm trying to get at is this, bro, and it's very simple. If let's just say another content creator has a beef with another content creator, it doesn't mean we got to go ham. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go ham and have to be like, oh, well, you can't talk to that person. You can't do. Nah, you know. And Yankee said it best. Nobody's gonna tell us who to talk to, who not to talk to. Okay, I've
done that, but I myself know. So you know, I indulge in that bullshit. It took Vinny Green to make me wake up. It took Vinny Green to talk about it on Rap Trap City Show to make me look at myself and say, you know what? He's fucking absolutely right. Why should I look at him different because of his friend? I wouldn't want somebody looking at me different because of my friend, whether I like that friend or not. So I was like, you know what? He's fucking absolutely right. And we apologize to Vinny Green, and we got a great rapport because he's right. And what he said made me feel bad because it was the truth. He said, don't throw subliminals, reach out and talk to somebody. And I was like, you know what? He's absolutely right. Here I am supposed to be this vocal person, and I'm throwing subliminals. I should have reached out. But you know what? At the end of the day, we good now because it's the truth. We can't. I'm not going to look at him different for who his friends are. I'm not going to just deal with the man that he is. And if I respect him, then that's enough. It don't matter who the hell his friends are.
Yep. Now, with that point you just made, perfect point, bro. You hit it right on the nail. The only exception I have personally on a personal level is when they use people to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? That's the only issue I have. You know, it's like we've had plenty of people call us all kind of names, bro. And we've had people that, them some bitches, all that, blah, 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 blah. And what happened? Kumbaya, mayo. Bro, that I can't deal with, you know? That's the only thing with that one.
But you know how that goes, and it's a reality. Even as growing up as kids, we all had friends that our friends had that we didn't like.
Yep.
You know, but we couldn't be different with them. It's like my brother Lou, prime example. And I hate to bring it back up, especially with this clown being in the spotlight. Lou had an issue because at one time he used to go visit the Helmet.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it, and I was like, and I told him, I said, you know what, I can't do it, but I'm not gonna hold it against you. You my brother. How would that look? Me trying to tell you who to see, who not to support. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't. And I didn't. I stood by a content creator who's his biggest fan, and I never acted any different. And I didn't disrespect him. It's one of the reasons why when I went on Vinny's show, I didn't go at a particular dude because I wanted to give him that much respect. And I still wound up losing my shit and fucking and saying things. But yeah, you can't do that. You can't. You just gotta accept it. You don't like the person, don't like them, you know. But if you happen to deal with a certain person that you like, don't knock them for who their friends are. Just don't do it.
Yeah, no, it is what it is, bro. Like I said, my main thing here is, like I said, it's just me personally. I cannot stand a person that goes with the racism bullshit. I cannot do it, bro. Especially when it comes to where I'm not even gonna mention fucking names, but those two clowns, bro, I want nothing to do with them fools. Nothing. You know,
and then you get, but you also gotta add the adage like you got some, and I will say this: there's a certain person I think we talk about. Do I believe that he's really like that? No, I don't believe that. I think that's more of a clout thing. You know what I'm saying? More of a conversation starter. Yeah. Then you have some that I believe 100%. That's who they are. You know why? Because they've proven it time and time again that that's who they are. All you gotta do is get them hot 1 minute, and you see all the racism spew right out.
Oozes.
You know. But even with that guy, you can't knock somebody because they happen to want to conversate with them. Look at Michael Moormill. Michael Moormill has a wrench over there, you know, and it was a point where we told Michael Moormill, you know, maybe one day you'll change. He's back, but you know what? Michael Moormill will come in this chat, and we'll have a whole conversation with him, because I'm not gonna lie, I might not understand why or particular reason why he supports somebody, but I'm not gonna act any different with that, man. Y'all go where you want. Go as you please. It's kind of like when I went to when I was in the chat on Convict Inc. and he was asking people prior to all of this crazy stuff if he should go on certain content creator show. What I told them: go where you want to go. You know, if your subscribers will understand, talk to them, explain to them why you're going over there. But if they can't, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna win some, lose some. You know, just go where you want, and you shouldn't be looked at differently. You shouldn't be looked at differently because you happen to go over here or you support somebody. As long as you come back here and you're respectful with your stuff, and I have no issue with it. I really don't.
Well, that's one of the things we came out with, and we said it before. You know, we have these regular men. They'll come in the chat and they won't respond to anything. They just watch the show. They won't respond. Why? Because they don't want the backlash. You know, and we made it clear: if somebody comes in respectful, none of the drama bullshit, they're more than welcome. You know, and we have people come in, and you know what? Knock on wood, bro. They've never been disrespected, and they didn't disrespect anybody, and that's one thing that I gotta appreciate. You know.
Nelson, drop a link in case somebody wants to jump on just to say what's up or any questions or whatever before we head up out of here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anybody in the chat, y'all want to jump on? You don't have to do the avatar thing. We you know, just get on and ask any questions, and we could just have a conversation like adults, you know.
Well, July 27th is my 5-year anniversary of my freedom.
That's a good thing. Congratulations, my brother. Keep it going. Keep it. I hope you be saying that in another 5 years if I'm alive. That's how you do it, you know, because at the end of the day, being behind that wall is garbage. The streets is trash, you know?
Yep.
Second chances, if you make the best out of them second chances, that's a good thing.
Hey, gentlemen, I want to jump back on real quick. Thank you. Yeah. But I want to say something about Vinny Green. Yeah. What is wrong with these people? What's wrong with these people? Vinny Green is a good guy. It don't make a difference if he has a dime or $1 million. Who cares, man? Who cares? In my opinion, I followed him from the way back, and I give him nothing but love and respect to Vinny Green. who are you people to figure out if he has money or not? Who cares? You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I ain't got much. You know what? I got God. I got God, and I got friends. You understand me? I ain't got much. So the people that want to say Benny Green don't have money or does or whatever, who gives a rat's candy ass? Who cares? Benny Green, you'll always be my buddy. You understand me? I don't have a lot of money either, man. But like I said, I have God and I got my friends. So people, get off of him, man. Get off of him.
That's good, but this is the thing with Benny Green that people need to understand. Benny Green is going to continue to be Benny Green. People's opinions don't change how he live his life, you know, and that's the thing. This is what I respect about Benny Green. He's a man, you know. Benny Green is going to keep being Benny Green whether you like him or you don't. You know, this little YouTube universe here. It don't affect who he is. It don't affect his pocket. It don't affect his lifestyle or nothing. You know, he's on here because he has a message. He has a purpose, and you know he does his thing. But if half the people there want to question him about this and that man don't give two shits about none of that shit. It's one of the reasons why I respect him.
Yeah, also, yeah, no doubt, of course, exactly. But changing the subject, I want to say, because earlier you said something about Uncle Zio and Zio Lesser, Maddie and all them guys. Uncle Zio, man, forget about it, man. I love you, brother. I love you, man. You're good people. You make me smile. You make me laugh. Zio Leslie, same thing, Maddie. You know, not trying to get off the subject of Vinny, man, but I definitely give the shout outs to these gentlemen, because when my day is bad and I flip over to them, forget about it. It's great, man. But again, Vinny Green, I'll always have your back, sir. Always.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
You know,
Bob.
I got Uncle Zio single.
Uncle Zio likes to take girls. You gotta be careful, Uncle Zio. He'll snatch the shorty up real quick. Ask Doodle Brown. He tried.
Yep.
Let me say this. I was on there live earlier. I got off to do a few things, got back on. And this is again the respect I have for Nelson, Carlos, and Big Lou. I asked them to drop the link. They dropped it in no time. And what is those are friends right there, Mark. Those are friends. When I asked them for me to drop the link and they dropped it for me, thank you, Mr. Nelson. Thank you.
You got it, my brother.
Look at Pretty Monita. No, I'm not starting stuff, sweetie. I know. You know, Uncle Zio likes to smoke, and Doodle Brown gonna give him the smoke. We know you taking.
And
Yo, should I
Go ahead, Nelson.
No, go ahead, Yankees. I gotta drop something in a few minutes.
Okay. Hey, Dragon Reborn. I want to say shout out to Dragon Reborn. He's been there and supported me too for a long time. I love him, man. Dragon Reborn, you're good people, man. I can go on. Pretty Renita, forget about it. Forget about Pretty. I love her, man. She's a great person. Much respect to her. But I can go on and on and on. But I love this side. I love these people here. I much respect to all you three gentlemen, you know. So when my day is going bad, I know who I can turn to. A phone call away. Big Lou, you've been there many times. Thank you, sir.
That's what's up. I got let me see here. Uncle Zio, you still in the room there? I'm gonna drop Uncle Zio's single.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was gonna be our intro today, but we changed it around a little bit.
Yeah, we had to change it, so I had to go with another one, but I'm gonna drop. Oh, he's here. Let me drop it for Uncle Zio real quick, man. Shit. Let's listen to it.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Praise all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. He's all the way up. Up, up, up.
Oh shit.
Now that's good stuff. Good stuff right there.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but that's less so. We keep saying Uncle Zio, that's less so.
Yeah, that's less so. Oh shit.
Hey, Nunzio, shout out to my boy Nunzio too, man. Nunzio, man, much respect to you too, sir. Hey, Chris Trot, man, good people too, man.
That's
And
that's the
Carlos
thing.
Hart.
There's so many good people in the community, man, and it'll never change. That's one thing I just hope that, you know, with all the stuff going back and forth with the content creators, that the same good people that are the subscribers, that, you know, they don't stop being who they are and get disappointed and decide to take breaks. Because I know a huge amount of subscribers that just actually just got away from the genre in general because it got to that point, you know.
And Carter, like you said about MRE earlier, man, I have a lot of respect for MRE. I have nothing against the gentleman, but just like you said too before, I'm like you too, man. If things come to fruition, you got to show me proof, baby. You got. I can tell you I'm a billionaire, but am I? I wish.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. I need definitive proof, you know. And it's a sad thing because, for instance, that's why the We Push Back movement was created, because you had informants that didn't have definitive proof. Most of them were telling secondhand, third-hand stories, you know, but they were good at what they did, and the jury believed them, so the government used them. I need definitive proof, you know, and until I have that, I'm not jumping out there. I'm going to respect the principles that I learned. Don't put a bone on somebody unless you're absolutely 100% sure.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Carter, because there's a lot of homeboys of mine, man, they forget about it. We could all dog them, right? But I'm like you, man. I gotta have proof. Until then, what do you want me to say, man? So MRE, if you're listening, I got you, man. I got you, and you're all right. Till I have proof, everything's good, man.
Absolutely.
I tell you one, guys, man. I'm changing the subject. My Yankees better do better, because if not, I'm gonna get really pissed off.
That's what's up.
Hey, next time, because like I told you before, I didn't get y'all's notification, but next time they go on, man, one of y'all text me or something, man, let me know, because I was pretty upset, man. Y'all been on for a while. I thought, what the freak? No, man, that's because once I come on, I'm on. And I don't want y'all to think like, hey, man, where's the Yankees at? No, I'm here for y'all. I just didn't get no notifications, you know, so I apologize, man.
No, you good, brother. You good.
Yeah, you good. Michael Moormill, you know you always welcome over here, brother. You have a good one.
Hey, and one other thing, Mr. Smith, I miss Mr. Smith, man. I see he came on, and I was kind of hoping I was coming on with him too. But Mr. Smith, much love to you too, sir. Much respect always, man. But always respect for you, sir.
That's what's up. Yo, what happened to Lou, bro? He's looking up at the damn ceiling.
I know, right?
Damn. But my brother,
you know,
do I think? Go ahead, Yanks.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but let me, you know, this was I was going to ask you, Nelson. I watched, you know, I watched a lot of the New York news and stuff. But did you see where that gentleman got killed, where they were trying to do that Law and Order?
No,
the
I
TV
haven't
show?
seen that.
Yeah, I seen it a couple of days ago where they're doing Law and Order on this particular street, and this guy, his job was being paid by Law and Order NBC, where he was parking cars, making sure nobody else parked there. Somebody came up to him in the middle of the night and shot him because this particular person said that he took his parking spot, and this gentleman, he got killed His job was just to simply make sure that everything was ready for the set the next day. Anyway, they killed him, and I thought when I heard that, I said, you know what? Next time I talk to Nelson, I need to ask him because, you know, I know you're in the movie genre, but yeah, it happened like a week ago.
Yeah, they do everything. I mean, as far as that's concerned, in New York, everything's done different. Like in Georgia, I was usually going to the studio, so they didn't have to worry about that. But when we did go out, they made sure they had cops on site. You know what I mean? They didn't want no issues like that happening.
It's sad. It's sad because now I think NBC Law and Order is saying from now on, when they do that, they'll make sure 2 people are with them or with a particular person, because this guy was just doing his job, and they haven't found the killer yet. But I guess he got mad because he took his parking spot. But at the end of the day, he was just doing that because they were going to shoot a couple of scenes there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And it's sad, man. Poor guy doing his job gets shot up. Oh, hell no.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, I thought I seen that and said, man, I need to talk to Nelson, man.
Yeah.
So what, Nelson? When's your what are we doing next for you? What's going on in your life?
Oh, right now I'm basically just chilling, bro. I'm just taking my time off. But we go back actually Sunday. We're going back on air, so that's the last 8 episodes.
Okay.
And then after that, the She-Hulk comes out, and I'm on that one. I did, I think, 3 episodes. But yeah, I've been taking it easy, man. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Shit is crazy.
Sure you do. But you know, I say this all joking. I wish I had your money and your fame, baby.
Yeah. I give you my bills today too.
Nelson, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you, sir. Very proud and much respect. Hey, I'm looking at the chat. Nunez says he wants to drop a link. I don't know if you want to drop it for him, but Nunez is looking to come on.
Nah, his name is Nunzio, not Nunez. You know what? Nelson, do me a favor, drop the link, because I want to have this conversation with Nunzio and let him know where I'm at with the situation. Drop Nunzio a link.
You know, Carlos, I don't know why I say that. Maybe I'm from Texas, man. Don't make fun of how I talk, boy.
No, I'm my bad. I mean to clarify things, but it's like I wanna have a conversation with Nunzio. I ain't got nothing against Nunzio, but I want to tell him, you know, man to man, certain things that, you know.
Yeah, I always say it wrong. I say his name wrong all the time. I think he corrects me all the time.
Damn, bro, I put all the way up and lose all the way up. Damn.
Lose all the way out. I hope my brother's good.
Yeah, shit. I think he's probably eating, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a possibility.
Dragon Ball. No, I didn't do the Virginia one. I was offered, but never did it. There you go. Bam.
Hey, Fish Tanks. Hey, I want to shout out to Fish Tanks too, man.
How you doing?
Much love and respect to Fish
Yo,
Tanks.
see, it's me. I'm gonna take the camera off. You feel me?
Yeah, you can take it off.
Go ahead, bro.
Come on, bro.
Here it is. This is how I feel about things, my brother. I think you're a good dude. I think you can run hot a lot of times. You feel me? But there's certain things that you gotta do in this generation, my brother. And one, keep those toys off the screen. Watch the lingo and certain things, because when you go and you let that blood, that mix of blood that you got inside you run hot, you'll catch yourself being so heated that certain words and certain things will come out, and you sometimes on a live, you're gonna make somebody's channel look really, really bad. What you gotta do, my brother, is that you gotta not let all this nonsense that goes on in this community, certain content creators and stuff like that, get you to that point, because you might not really care like you do say, and I feel that same way too about cops and stuff like that. but certain things will get you a whole new charge. And that's the thing about this internet. They'll charge you with interstate because of the internet. And you catch yourself in a world of hurt. And one of these guys decide to take those videos and send it in with threats and stuff like that. So certain channels won't put you on, my brother, because they feel you're gonna lose your top and show your ass. And we have all done it. I did it not long ago, you know. And it's just, it can't be done because you make the channel look bad and you make people that associate with you look bad. You feel me?
Yeah, look crazy, right? You know, I get what
you're
saying.
You can't.
And
it does.
Honesty as well, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Right about that. That shit is not for the internet, bro. Like, real talk. Like, I'm not for this internet shit. I don't do this internet shit. Like, but when people disrespect my neighborhood, it becomes a whole different type of concept.
Oh yeah, I feel you. It's understandable. Same thing with friends. Sometimes you feel you gotta defend your friends, and you want to do certain things, but there's certain things you gotta do. You gotta maintain it where you don't use certain language that's gonna make you look bad across the board. Because you could be going at somebody hard, and you could be winning the argument, and you use a few words, choice words that don't vibe with everybody, and that whole goddamn everything you did prior to all of that goes right out the goddamn window. You feel me?
Correct. And the thing I said about that other situation, listen, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I had no clue. Like, I thought she was older, like 20-something years old, bro. Like, I don't know nothing about his kids. I know where he at, and I know where he's staying. That's that.
Hey, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt. I want to let y'all get back in your chat. Nunzio, a pleasure talking to you. Much respect to you, sir.
Likewise,
Carlos, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, man. But I will holler at y'all again, man. Peace out, love, man. Nothing but love.
Thank you. You be easy, my brother. You have a good one. You already know this is your second home.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that, bro. At the end of the day, you know what it is. I run hot blood. I'm Italian, Puerto Rican. I'm Sicilian, now be down in Galway. So basically, I have a hard head, big heart, and I'm always ready for war. And I'm also Puerto Rican as well, from Bayamon and Ponce. You know what I'm saying? So I got that hot blood in me. So I'm also more Taino Indian on my Puerto Rican side, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I get it.
So when he calls me black, I get offended about that shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, because like he doesn't, listen, dude, he doesn't know my culture. He doesn't know where I come from, but he's got some nerve. I think it's the tonality, the way that I talk, because I'm from New York. And he claimed that he was from New York, and he's not from New York and got tatted Queens on his shit. Stuff. Sorry about that. And that stuff makes me aggravated. Like, you know, if you're not from here, represent where you're from. Don't come here, type shit. But it is what it is.
I get you. I understand. Listen, you run hot. I know a few. I could run hot. BK is another one that can run hot. You know, but in the process of being hot, we got to watch the verbiage. You feel me? Because like I said, certain words will trigger certain things.
Facts. We gotta watch the verbiage, but there's always going to be repercussions at the end of the day, regardless. So, you know what I'm saying? The juice is sweeter than does it look sweet enough to eat? Of course. Like, I'm not going to be thrown and slandered and thrown under the bus. All my people, all my neighborhood. That's a fact. That's hands down. Like, I grew up different. My morals, my ethics, like the people I had at the table with is the people I'm gonna ride with. You know what I'm saying, Los? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, I feel you. I absolutely understand it. You know, but that's another thing too. You got to realize you're gonna get some that already know that you run hot, so it'll be easy for them to make a comment in the comment section to get you all fired up. Now, if you happen to jump on a live and you firing up. You're gonna use certain verbiage when you hit to that point, and now you're making the channel look bad. This is why you'll get sometimes people will say, "I'm not gonna put you on." We keep it a bucket. There was a few times that you shot in the green room. Why? Because we didn't feel that was the look we wanted. We don't get down like that. We in a way, I know it's because you amped up, but we can't respect it. We're not for people showing guns and doing all of that stuff. We just not. So if you got to go at somebody, go at them. You know what I'm saying? Use the avatar. Don't give these people reasons. And another thing, my brother, if you're going to travel and visit, this is YouTube. You might not be scared, but don't give out too much. Much is less is better, man. Everybody in their moms knew you was flying in on the 17th, man. You got people that'll set your ass up just by knowing the date. They got no problem sending the cops to go rouse you up. Hopefully they'll find something because they know you landing on the 17th. Yeah. Keep a lot of that amongst. Do it on the
Manito, they'll never know because hypothetically speaking, if I were to do something, I'm not even gonna have the person on me. That person is gonna go to a different state with it and it's gonna get handled there. As I said, it is what it is, bye.
That's what's up. But just learn on this YouTube thing. Less is more is better, man. Because we already know that they'll try to wrap you up in some shit, man. You feel me?
Whatever they need to do, but let's let the money talk. Like when my lawyers are beating them in their cases and making them look like fools and slandering fucking my family and talking all this bullshit, and then God forbid anything, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's not my I didn't choose to, you know what I'm saying, bro?
I feel you. I feel
like I have to defend myself and my name. So basically, I'm from Nevada. I can stand my ground, basically. That's that.
I understand that and I respect it because I'm the same way. You people, your name is.
I have houses out in Florida too. You know that, right, Los? By Pompano? By Pompano in those buildings. It just the ones that like broke it down. We're redoing the building. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring you on, and I wanted to tell you in so-called person how we felt and stuff about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always say, like the last time you was on here, before you came in, I told you keep it in the holster. I told you stuff like that for that same instance. We don't want you having to get that way, because then all you do is give them these other people. They're gonna talk regardless, but you give them more ammunition, and you just gotta.
Right.
Keep giving that. That's
so
like
don't be quick Joe McGraw with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
With my joint,
because they can have an empty clip and you just giving them more. You giving them bullets.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe there's one in the head as well, and there's 10 in the clip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you give them more. You give them the ammunition that they want. So don't give them that ammunition. Don't give them no reason to do that. A lot of times chill on the avatar, especially the avatar. Go ham on the avatar. Don't be up there throwing them.
Or 40 in the magazine and 1 in the head. In Vegas, bro, shit is crazy.
You feel me?
With it. But you can get whatever you want. I'm from New York, and you likewise as well, and Florida too as well. So it's crazy what you can get out there compared to New York. It's ridiculous. A friend of mine has something like I don't even want to talk about it, but it's something really severe. You need classifications and shit like that. It's not a suppressor. It's way better than that, But it is what it is.
I just want to tell you that where we at, like on this joint. You might even have somebody that come in the
going on with I heard what's going on with MRE and Lefty. That I heard about the whole situation. I don't know how this is going to transpire. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's crazy.
It's but it goes down with everybody. Everybody's entitled to their opinion on certain things, But it's just my thing is that I need 100% proof.
Facts though. That's what I'm saying. Facts are facts.
But also
paperwork, all that other type of stuff, what the hell's going on here? Who's pulling yo, bro, there has to be some crazy ill shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, but that people are talking to crazy people to pull up records in Rhode Island. Nah, there's no way, bro.
No, but it's bigger than that too. It's that you gotta be able to look at it from the outside in. And I've said it and I'll say it again. Do the optics look good? No. If you've been in the street and if you've been through the system and stuff, you take his name out the way and you put all of that of what they have so far. Is it definitive proof? No.
Why
Does
is
it
it all
look good?
blacked out? Why is it all blacked out? It has to
Does
be
it
his
look good?
paperwork. It has to be his paperwork, bro.
It doesn't. It doesn't. See, we could go
Nah, I'm
through all
not
the
talking about
knickknacks.
MRE. I'm talking about someone else's paperwork. It has to be someone else's paperwork blocked out, like blotted out, bro. I don't know, bro. If it has his name on that shit, right? Like, you know, they gotta, I know sometimes they jot that shit out, whatever, like for the snitches and not confidential informants, they don't want you seeing that. Facts.
Okay,
But right there, that's where your name would be right there. Not even if you're a snitch. That's just a court docket number where your name would be right there. That would be your name, not the snitch's name. The snitch's name would be above that. So, you know, that's crazy shit, bro. I'm in New York. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock over here in New York.
Yeah, but that situation is going to be an ongoing situation, and we just spoke on it today. I'm not going to touch on it. We just wanted to make our stance clear as far as it.
That, bro. I just I'm seeing what the hell is going on. Like, I got to step back. I'm already running hot as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit's going to end horribly, and I feel bad for the motherfucker. Sorry for my language. I apologize.
I just hope it don't end like that. What it is just that, you know, like us, we're not. It's going to be an ongoing thing amongst people. We're not going to touch on it. We already made our stance where it's clear. Again, we said it. If I have definitive proof, and then we'll speak on it. In the meantime, even though there's valid points, there's stuff that doesn't look all right, but there's the aspects around it are so deep. There's different ways of looking at it, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna call that man that unless I have it down 100%, and that's just it is what it is.
Exactly. I'm not gonna fucking call. I don't see that like, yo, nah. If I don't see his name, sorry for the cursing. If I don't see his name, I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Why would I look that up? Like, it's all blocked out. I see it. I've seen it twice. The fat guy was talking about it, and it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do about it?
But that's what we wanted to bring you on, just so we could have this conversation. You can see, so that way, if you ever on our show and somebody gets you all fired up, we don't have to go.
I'm
through
bouncing.
That, you feel me?
I'm bouncing. That's it. I'm done talking to people like aggressively. Like, they can see me where I'm at. Like in Vegas, I come here to the same place all the time. They don't show up. They're all talk, these people. And it is what it is. I'm just proving a point here that most of these people try to, you know, put you in a situation like Tankhead. Now, Tankhead, you ever heard of that situation?
Tankhead? You mean Fish Tank?
Tankhead.
Nah, I don't know who Tankhead is.
He was affiliated to some shit, and basically, like, they were calling him out on YouTube and had a situation, but they were trying to like get him outside, and they got him outside with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they lined him up. I know the situation. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. As you said before, like, there's people like that you got to be careful of. Those are like the horrible trolls, like the snitching trolls. Like, you know, they do that shit. Look up Tankhead when you get a chance.
Oh, well, it's crazy shit. I don't even have to. You see it here. You see it in this community. You know, it's just crazy. Certain things that's what's considered the norm and the new thing to do. But I'm just glad that you came on so we can let you know where we at. We didn't want you feeling like, you know, because honestly, I don't think you're a bad dude. You know, it's just there's certain things that I feel like, being a little older, I could give you a little bit of advice on. Don't let them get you wrapped up in any of this stuff, man.
Yeah, I hear you. I already have enough of shit going on. I don't need no more. Like, you know, I called out. People called me out. I called out people. Nobody showed. That's all right. It is what it is. I was really heated, so I had a situation in the party. I got real rowdy because none of these cowards showed, and that was that. So we went to work on something else.
There you go. You got your wife, you got your 4 babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Freedom is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You got to appreciate that freedom.
I appreciate every little detail about it.
Exactly.
You want stuck with my mentality, though. You know, that's the difference.
I know. You want to be able to raise them babies, and at the end of the day, you honestly, you don't want to be up in there explaining to cats in there that why you doing a big ass number because of some YouTube shit. You feel me?
Yeah, if I feel threatened to the point where I have to defend myself, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like,
Oh yeah,
people
yeah. When it gets to that,
that's a stand your ground law.
oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely. That's understandable. It's the same thing like me. Like me, I'm not for all of that, you know what I'm saying, doing all that stuff. I keep it humble, but my simple thing is if you make the mistake and you come over here, I'm not gonna talk to you. It's real simple. I'm gonna close your eyes, and the consequences behind it are irrelevant to me, are irrelevant. So, but other than that, do I want to put myself in that kind of situation? No, I don't. It's not worth it. Most of these people are not worth it, you know, being away from my kid and stuff like that. But you just gotta take it for what it is.
Yeah,
you know,
like all my shit is definitely 100% legal. At the end of the day, I also got insurance, like CCW insurance. So like it's concealed carry weapons permit insurance. So that comes with a lawyer fee. It comes with bail money, a few other things if you have the insurance. And I believe that's the best way to go because in Nevada they offer that. Other states I'm not too sure, but I know in mine they do.
no doubt. Yeah. Shout out to my brother Bay Ave, New York Connect. Hope you feeling better.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I wish I could have me a thing. I wish I could.
Lou, you alright, Mike? We thought the ghost of Panisi got you.
No, remember I told you guys I just got into town and I stood on a little bit longer and then I got to my in-laws' place. So he just got dropped off today because he'd been in the hospital. So I checked on him and I fed him right now and I gave him something to drink and stuff like that and wiped it, you know, kept him clean, you know, like his mouth, you know, he's eating, you know. So you know, it is what it is, man. I told my old lady, I said, we'll be all right. You know, whatever we got to do to keep him comfortable, you know, until he leaves this world or whatever, you know, I'm willing to step up and help out, you know. So
good job, my brother. You did a good thing. Now my next thing, real quick. We planned on doing this in the beginning, but we got distracted. I had the ghost hit the phone and hit it all up. But what we like to do is we like to ask the subscribers if they have any questions. It's open book up here, whether it's about sports, personal shit, or whatever. Pose your questions, and we'll answer them. And if not, if you want to just get on to say hi, you can just come in and say hi. Again, don't have to. You can use your avatar. You don't have to show your face.
Yeah. Yep. No doubt. No doubt.
Give me a minute, gentlemen. I gotta make me my cup of coffee.
Oh, that sounds good. I haven't drank coffee in a few days, man.
I gotta have.
Yeah, I get in my little streak where I gotta have it every day, and then I get it where I'm not really tripping on it, you know. But it's definitely with my serious daily program. I'm with it, you know. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, Uncle Zio got a question. There you go, Zio. Hell yeah, ask your question, Zio. We're open book here, bro.
Dame, shoot it. What's the question? I can't see the question.
Nelson, you there? Nah, Nelson's still muted. Zio said, "Where's Ping Ping?"
Ping, what's up? Where's Ping Ping? Okay, you have a question. Go ahead, Zio. What's up? You want to jump on?
I think you were the question, Nelson.
I was the question. What was the question?
Where's Ping Ping?
Ping Ping right here.
That's Ping Ping right there.
Oh shit! She said Perico. What?
Perico Ortiz. Luis Perico Ortiz.
Perico Ortiz.
El cantante.
I'm gonna drop the link for Agnostic.
Is he talking about
Agnostic?
Larry Perico.
Come on.
Larry Perico.
You want to see something? They got a memorial for 9/11 over here at the hotel I'm staying at. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Agnostic coming out. That's what's up. That's a good man.
I just dropped one for him.
Agnostics 1.
This is for the Tony Pizza fans, like this, you know, like the people that support that prick. That shit's messed up. Disrespecting 9/11, you know? It is what it is, right? Like,
April said, that's what ping is called. Periquito ping ping. That was the old school. Look at that. Wow.
What's up?
Wow.
yo, this is like the piece of steel right here from the fucking 9/11 situation.
You know, a lot of them firefighters and a lot of them first responders, man, had a lot of health problems later on.
Yeah,
most of them didn't get paid either.
Yeah, the breathing. Yeah,
Oh, look
a lot
at
of
this. That's
stuff.
a deer right there. You see that?
Yeah.
You see that? That's a deer. Like, I'm chilling outside.
Hey, watch that, my boy. I'm trying to kick your ass.
I'll kick him
Some
back,
bitch-
bro.
Them some bitches
Nah,
like
he's goofy. I used to feed them over here.
Hey, the other night, man, there was a little owl that was like, I don't know, a few feet, about maybe 10 feet from me, and he was on the post of the fence, the cyclone fence, and I was able to get him on camera, and then I even walked closer to him, maybe about 4 or 5 more feet closer, and he was just chilling. He came out to get himself a little mouse or something.
Agnostic, what's up, man?
Hey,
Yo, what's up, brother? How are you?
What up, Agnostic? What's up? How you doing?
Everything's good, brother. Everything's
Yo, it's that
good.
Lou. What's up, Lou?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, no, nice.
Agnostic, good having you on, my brother.
Yep.
Good having you on.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bring that Brooklyn accent over here, huh?
See, Lou, already you're insulting me, Lou.
You ain't from Brooklyn?
No, I'm from Manhattan, and I grew up on Staten Island.
Oh,
thought
you
you
grew
in
up in Staten
Texas,
Island? Nice.
Brooklyn.
Okay. What part of Staten Island?
Uh-oh.
It's easier to name the neighborhoods I didn't live in. I lived all
Okay,
over the
Annandale.
Yes, I did. Tenafly Street, right behind
Okay.
the bagel joint.
You know a kid named Killer?
Let me.
You know a kid named Killer? Nickname?
Killer?
Code name?
Nah, I'm 50.
Killer?
I'm 53 years old.
All right, so yeah, you probably know my older. You know who know? Whatever.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for Agnostic. Did you just say Tenafly?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Did you, by any chance, I'm gonna mention his name because he's passed on, but do you know Tommy? Lived on Tenafly?
On Staten Island?
Yeah.
If it's the same one, I'm sorry to tell you this. If it's the same one, I'm the one that brain damaged them.
No, wrong Tommy there.
Ironwork?
No, he used to live on Tenafly. Had a house on Tenafly. Used to drive a red Corvette.
Oh yeah, no, different guy.
Are you talking about Smitty?
No, this guy was older. He's
Yeah, I know. He would
have been in his 70s by now.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he passed in his car, right?
No, this guy passed away from the cancer.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Yeah.
What a wild thing.
Yeah, Tenafly. You brought memories with that one, buddy.
Yeah, there was a kid, Tommy. He was an ironwork. We went at it on the train station, and I wound up giving him brain damage.
Oh.
Yeah, he died. He died. I couldn't be charged because it was too much time passed, but it's one of my regrets.
Gotcha.
You know?
I gotcha.
Wait.
You know, them streets are rough, man.
You know how that is.
I have a lot of regrets. But as far as all of this YouTube bullshit going on, you mind if I speak on it?
Go ahead, my brother.
Go right ahead.
As far as I'm concerned, like I said, I speak from the heart. I ain't afraid of nothing or afraid to speak my mind. You guys are legit. I don't blow smoke. I don't kiss ass. A lot of this clown shit going on. I got into this whole thing because of the fucking rats, like Jimmy Calandra. I fucking never liked that kid since we were kids. John Panisi, he's a fucking clown. Sammy Gravano, he's a fucking clown. That's why I started following it. But as far as anybody else, if anybody on this YouTube has a problem with me, I'm not going to talk about you, or maybe I will. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'd rather talk to the person. So if anybody's got a problem with me out there, come on.
Yep. I don't think that's
so what's
one thing
going on at the
I
moment?
haven't heard.
I thought I ran into an old girlfriend I knew back in the day. I apologize. She had curves. She's looking tight.
You're a married man. Stop that shit. But agnostic, yeah. Now I haven't seen anybody have an issue. I think there was a misunderstanding earlier in the chat with a question posed to Vinny Green. But other than that, I have yet not to see many that had anything bad to say about you. As long as I've spoken with you, you've always been a gentleman. You've always been 100%, and I got respect for you.
Thank you. And I've seen you write that in the chat, by the way. Yep. So I feel the same, kid.
No doubt.
But yeah, Nelson had questions for me about a month ago.
Yeah, no, I wanted to find out where you were from. You told me. It's weird because you said that. I'm still in like awe with the Tenafly, bro. It kind of got me back there.
I'll be honest, that's kind of creeping me out because Tenafly is only like 2 blocks long.
Yep. Well, Tenafly.
That's more towards Huguenot, though, right?
Annandale.
Yeah,
like Huguenot, Annandale, that area.
As far as like saying Huguenot, it would be on the Elsingle side.
Oh, okay. So South Shore type.
Yeah. But I'm from the North Shore originally, Mariners Harbor.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to live out there. I was off of Highland, and I went up to a couple other spots.
Yo, you know what the men's convent is over there by the South Shore? I just sold my house and moved out to Vegas. I'm over here in New York for vacation, seeing relatives, doing my thing out here. It's pretty nice.
Off of Highland, off towards South Beach.
South Beach. I lived on Doty Avenue.
Right off of the once you got off of the Verrazano, I was like maybe 10 minutes from there. Not even 5 minutes.
So you lived in the harbor? That's official. I'm like right over there, bro. I'm like, say if I walk, I'm about 20 minutes from Forest Avenue.
Oh, Zio hit it.
Right.
Midland Beach. Wow. I tell you, the more I talk to people back from New York, it brings back memories.
No, Zio. I think he's talking about South Beach. Not Midland Beach, South Beach.
Not Midland. He just brought back Midland. Is it Midland where the old guys used to hang out?
Midland?
I don't know, bro.
Midland. They used to drive up, man, and there's a oh my God.
Yeah. You remember Nunzio's Pizzeria that got washed away and then they put a new one up?
Man, I haven't been there since before that.
Nunzio's got washed away?
Yeah, for the friggin' Hurricane Sandy, bro.
Nah, no.
They got flooded, bro. They got flooded.
Nunzio's is on Midland Avenue and Highland Boulevard.
Yeah. Bro, that's how far the water went up when Hurricane Sandy hit.
Really? No, I did not know that.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. It is what it is. Like, the whole shit got swept up, especially closer by the water,
Wow.
That's why it was more towards the South Shore, inland. Like, like the forest parts, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll be
because
going
it's an
back
island,
soon.
It's an island. Staten Island's eventually gonna sink, that, right?
What, Staten Island's an island?
Yeah, of course. You didn't know that Staten Island was an island, bro?
No, I didn't. I had no clue.
It's surrounded by water, bro. What do you mean? We got 3 bridges. Two going to Jersey, one going to Brooklyn.
Hold on. Are you trying to sell me on the idea that Staten Island is an island?
Of course, bro.
Bro, what do you think is
No,
flat?
come on.
What do you think is flat, bro? Come on.
Yo, come on, bro.
Oh,
I'm
shit. Oh, damn.
Bro.
I tell you what,
That's why I
man.
live in the desert now. You know what I'm saying? We're losing water
Shit.
over there, but yo, Vegas right now, Lake Mead is they're finding more shit over there, like boats in
But
the air, and like
Nunzio,
bro, it's crazy.
Nunzio, you live in a desert, not like one
I
of
live
them
in the
ones that has
town. No, I
sand,
live in
bro,
Vegas.
right?
I live in Vegas. Like basically, I go out to the desert to have a good time. You know, it's a good place over there. It's like 20
But
minutes
it's
away
not
from
the kind.
Pahrump. You know,
But it's not the kind of desert that has sand in it, right?
bro, it's a bunch of mountains.
It's a desert with cactuses. Yeah, it's a desert.
Bro, it's a
There
bunch of
goes Lou.
mountains.
Now Lou's trying to bullshit, telling people that cactuses in deserts.
I'm playing
Bro,
along.
listen,
I'm playing
you go
along.
check out them cactuses, bro. I got you.
I'm playing
Don't
along.
drink them though. Yo, don't drink the cactus water, bro. You get sick. You get Montezuma's revenge. But
I
yeah,
was trying to
yo,
get
actually,
I was
in
trying to get
Vegas, don't drink the water. That shit is garbage. It's you're probably drinking like 1949 bodies in that freaking water. You know, like well,
Hey,
and boat
Nunzio.
fuel and all that shit is disgusting.
Nunzio.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on this guy, Lou. Next thing he's going to try to sell, he's going to try to convince people that there's Mexicans in California.
Misconception. It's a misconception. I've been saying it all along.
Bro, it's not that far from, like, Nevada's not that far from Mexico. Also, Arizona. I travel to Utah. Like, it's actually pretty cool living in Vegas because I get to see a whole lot of shit. I seen bear, I seen horses, like roaming freely, like driving in Utah. Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro.
So, Nunzio, you're from Staten Island, huh?
Yeah, I'm from Staten Island. I'm in Vegas.
I could say his
now
name. I could say
Huh?
his name. I said I could say this guy's name because I already asked him. But I grew up with White Boy Eddie. Did you ever hear of him?
Shit, Crazy Eddie, Sendo.
Nope. White Boy Eddie. He's the one. If you go, I guess you can Google him. He's the one. Mutual friend of ours shot him up. He got caught. He was they called him the Kingpin. He got caught. It was like $5 million a year. But that's who I grew up around, was White Boy Eddie.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah. Eddie's the only guy I know. I've been shot a couple of times, and naturally
God
I
forbid.
survived. Eddie's
Yeah.
the only kid I know that got shot in the side of his head. It's God's honest true story. Got shot. They hit him. They killed this kid Kenny, and they shot my friend's sister in the ass. But when they caught Eddie,
You talking
they hit
about
him in the
Laf?
side of the head.
You
They hit
talking
him in the
about
side.
Laf?
Who?
Laf? Who got hit over
No.
there?
No.
Yo, because that same situation happened with some Spanish dude and lit up the house. I don't know if you heard about that. Because
No.
that's actually my boy too, Laf. Same
No,
situation, but I don't know Crazy Eddie.
He's not Crazy Eddie. They call him White Boy Eddie.
Okay.
And White Boy Eddie was the one, they machine gunned his house on Pulaski Street down in Port Richmond. But anyway, Eddie's the only one that I know that got hit in the side of the head over the roof of a car with a 9mm. It's clapped right in the side of his head and survived.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good,
My
bro.
luck. Holy shit.
That's
I know
good.
Lou's got a sense of humor.
I mean,
Lou, you want to hear a
that's
funny
a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sucks to get shot in the head. I had a friend of mine get shot with a 22 and it traveled up to his head. It wasn't like that regular shit. A 9, for sure, you could live with that as well. That's why they say 2 in the head, 1 in the heart with a 9. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. I'm not
a
a gun pro. I just remember how to aim and pull the trigger. I'm not
Exactly.
a big gun guy. I don't know.
I don't want to talk about that. Because I am, and I could go for hours and days, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
I go to
I'm
school
not
for this shit in Nevada, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a gun nut.
Yeah. Shit, I used to be a gun nut, not no more.
Well, like I said, I tried it out for a while, Nelson. I got holes all over my body.
Yeah. I don't even like to talk about it because I can't have one. So fuck it.
That's what I'm saying. I can't have one neither.
I mean, if your wife gets them and she puts them in a safe that you can't get in, that's good. Like, that's cool, boss.
Yeah.
So yeah. I know Nelson ran in New York City. Carlos did. Things were different then, you know?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
You know, the last time I was there in Staten Island, I was watching fucking Johnny Maestro. That's to show you how long I haven't been there.
Holy shit.
Yep.
It's a long time.
Thank you, sir.
It got crazy for a while.
Yeah, I heard. I still got family out there. They tell me all the time. They're like, yeah, it got a little hectic.
Yeah.
Look at most everybody moved out the city. Most everybody that that I end up meeting on here, most everybody's out of there. You know, down south, Florida, Georgia. You know.
Yeah. I had to. It was part of my game plan inside my head. I knew if I stood in that city, it'd be one day where I'd get a phone call, and I knew I was gonna go out and ride for my people, and I was gonna wind up in a situation. So I just chose to start fresh, clean slate.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I get asked that all the time if I left, because of the way it was. But I guess I was born and raised around it. And the truth of the matter is, I moved out because we hit that recession back in 2011, and my kid was a year old, and I had an opportunity for work, and that's why I wound up moving. I always planned on going back. Now I'm gone. Now what is it? 10 years? I wouldn't even think of going back. I'll go back to visit, which I'm going to, but not to live.
Whereabouts are you? You ain't got to say where, but like Midwest, down south, what?
Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm in upstate New York.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. I was just up there.
Well, yeah, you were all the way to the west.
I was
Nelson.
in Buffalo. Yep.
Yeah, you were all the way to the west.
Yes.
Yo, listen, fellas, I gotta hop out of here, bro.
All right,
So
no,
sorry to interrupt y'all again, but yeah, I gotta dip. Yo, it was a pleasure talking to everyone. Have a good one. Bless up, New York City. We run this. That's that. Peace.
Yo, one thing I do want to say, fellas, that kid Lefty, I like that kid. He's a good kid. So
we do too.
Yep.
Yeah. So if anybody out there, has a problem with that, or they want to do this computer bullshit, with all due respect, you could suck it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that with Lefty. Lefty's entitled to feel the way he feels, and I don't knock him for it, because at the end of the day, and we spoke on it earlier, it's not a good look. It's something that case in general will cushion anybody, But again, he's doing it on how he feels about it, and maybe he'll dig in and find more to it. So I'm not gonna crucify him. I just think that he should have waited a little bit, but I'm not gonna put a bone on nobody unless I have definitive proof, and that's where I'm at.
Oh no, I agree, absolutely. I almost got clipped because they tried putting a wire on me, and thank God it got straightened out within like 24 hours. There was a deal down in Staten Island with illegal dumping years ago. I could talk about it. Statutes all ran out. And I was all coked out of my head one night. And I was supposed to go there and run the job. I got all coked out and drunk and fucked up. And I didn't show up. The feds pulled the raid the night I didn't show up.
Whoa.
Yeah. And be honest with you, I had a lot of people who believed in me. So it got crushed right away. Big guys, talking real guys who make a difference in life. Put it that way. Yeah. I had them, but the thing that I had really going for me was I was with a captain's kid.
Yep.
That night. So the captain's kid, he didn't want to come out and admit what we were doing, but he did.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, I mean, it looked bad, but. I wasn't fucking talking to them at all. I still won't. I never will. Absolutely. I mean, Carlos, you're from Staten Island. I don't know if
I'm
you
from
ever,
the Bronx.
I mean, not Staten Island, New York. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to give you credit. But yeah. So crazy shit happened down there. I got pulled in on a homicide. And the funny thing was, I knew when I was in a halfway house. I'll put it that way. I was out running a pistol charge, and the D's came to the halfway house and left their card. So I already knew what it was about because my friend was all over the papers. He was all over the front page. So I already knew. But I was incarcerated when the homicide took place. When I went down there, I went with my attorney. I told my attorney everything. First thing he said, my client was incarcerated. They had it in a folder on their table. So they knew that I was incarcerated and still brought me in.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Of course they will.
Crazy shit. And that's why I stress to all the kids, man, get a lawyer. Keep your fucking mouth shut.
Hey, you know what they do? What they do over here, you go to a certain county jail and you're from a certain town and it's a certain city in that county, the city of Oakland, and you go to jail, they have Oakland detectives that'll go over there and pull you out, start showing you pictures of homicides they haven't solved, and start asking you if you know anything about them. You know what I mean? So they do that shit, hoping that you break or whatever, So they, all the time.
They have every trick you could imagine.
Yeah.
The best trick back in the day was whooping. See, this is how the generation done changed. Now there's video cameras in the interrogation room and shit like that. Me growing up, shit, you left interrogation looking like the goddamn Elephant Man. Times have changed.
That motherfucking phone book was no joke.
I'll be honest, man. I got tuned up a few times, but it wasn't during interrogation. It was during my arrest because I wouldn't stop with my mouth.
Yep, the very first time I went to the county jail. The very first time, I'm not knowing what's going on, and when I get in there, I'm waiting in line to be patted down and take the handcuffs off me, and then they slide the handcuffs back to the cop through the little tray slot. And when I'm standing in line, I look through the glass windows and I can see my cousin sitting in there, and like 2 or 3 other guys I know from the town sitting in there. And when I get in there, finally, after they search my shoes and socks, I sit down with my cousin. He says, "Hey, cuz, go tell him to change the TV." The cops, right? They set me up. I didn't know better, so there I go like a dummy. "Hey, can you change the TV?" They had like golf tennis on or something, and I'm like, "Can you change the TV?" He goes, "The chief, you don't change," with a smart ass mouth. So I go to sit down. So when I go back to round my aisle that I'm sitting on, now I can turn my head to the right and look at him, and he's just staring at me. And so when I look at him, he says, "Come here." And I go back over there, man. The cops came from everywhere. They fucking chicken winged my ass, fucking took me right straight to the tanks in the back behind the podium. And they told me, "Don't fucking move till we leave the room." And I remember one of the other training officers telling one of the other cops, his name was Norris, excuse me. He said, "Let up off his arm, Norris." And he did damn near broke my arms, man. First time. But I bit like a big mouth bass, like a big old dummy, and went ass. Fucking asshole.
Fuck that shit, bro.
They used to pull every trick. They caught me and my friend, and they were bringing me through during booking, and they put him in a room where it was on the 6th floor, and it had a big window, so they let him stay in the room. He was sitting in the windowsill, like, you know what I mean, like in a building where you got a ledge you could sit on. Yeah. And he was sitting there with a bag of McDonald's when they brought me through. But I knew him like a book, and he looked at me like all confused, and right there I knew. I was like, "Yep." So they tried playing that one. You know what your friend's doing. I said, "I don't know. Maybe he's trying to commit suicide. You better stop him."
They'll try to work you over with food, with something to drink, cigarettes.
Oh,
all
yeah.
kinds of different shit, man.
Know what they used to do back? Know what the feds used to do back in the day? Now you see it on TV shows. It's funny, but it must have been like some advisor turned them on to this for the TV shows. Years ago, they used to bring me in. And when they would bring you into the room, they would put you in, "We'll be there in a minute." And they used to put like all what they thought was my shit all up on the walls. And then come in and like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, "Oh yeah, let me start pointing. That's me, that's me, that's me." Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta love it. Yep.
Yep. Oh my God. Fucking memory. Shit.
Oh yeah.
Or deprive you, keep you in there for hours on end, and deprive you of sleeping and eating. You get so damn delirious after a couple days, you're just saying whatever. You know what I mean? Just to get the fuck out of there, and then they use it some bullshit. You know what I mean? There's something else, man. That's why they're so mad. That's why they're so angry that they got cameras now in the interrogation room. They can't get away with all that bullshit.
Bro, there's hey Lou, there's two assholes on this inner tube. There's fucking two asshole cops do a show. Real fucking clowns. And the one clown, they're Jimmy fans. They're big Jimmy fans. They want to take turns blowing them.
Yeah, off the cuff.
Clowns were talking about it. Oh, body cameras. Then we can't schmooze guys, and they take our ability away. And then they want to put cameras in the interrogation room. Why not?
That's where I seen it. That's where I seen it. That's where I seen it the very first time. Me knowing that was going down in New York. I heard them say it, and they were all mad about it too because they know they can't get away with that shit no more. You know what I mean?
Dude, you know they're more guys like that. Tommy Dades. I never met Tommy, but I heard about him. And Tommy Dades, it was a common name in my neighborhood because Jimmy Heidel, who we ran with, when they picked Jimmy Heidel up and gave him the gas, and gas clipped him, tortured him, and killed him.
Yeah.
We always knew something was up, but we really didn't we knew bits and pieces. You know, it's all street stuff. So you don't know what's real, what's not. And Tommy Dades was the one that was instrumental in catching those two scumbags, Caracappa and Ippolito.
Right.
You know? And it was actually, I've heard so many different stories on this fucking computer, and most of them aren't correct. The way they got caught was Ippolito wrote a book and was on, I think, Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yep.
He was on one of their talk shows.
And the mother seen him. The mother seen him.
Yes, that is the correct story. But anyway, we always thought, we didn't, that's a misnomer that where I come from, we hated cops. That's not true. They got a job to do, and so did we. You know?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck, you just called it out, bro. I've always said it. It was a goodbye. It was, what is it? A cat and mouse chase. You know what I'm saying? They did their job, we did ours. When they caught us, we didn't give them a fucking heartache or a pain in the ass. You got me, and it went smoother.
Pretty much, as long as they didn't do no fucking scandalous shit. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I can't say that. I got my eye opened up by this cop Gilboy. It was a rough night out, and they finally had me in the back of the cop car, and they were bringing the guys out on stretchers, which was exaggerated. They were city workers, so the one guy had his neck braced up and this big fucking cocoon on his head. It was all bullshit. He wasn't hurt. He was a fucking cunt. But at any rate, he comes over to the car. He didn't arrest me. They already caught me, and I'm cuffed in the back seat. And he opens the door and he says my name like 3 times, and he goes, "You're not going home tonight." So I was like, "I'm not going home tonight. You sure?" He goes, "Oh, I'm positive." I said, "Good. Tell your wife I can't make it."
Oh shit! Yeah,
dude, he split my eye wide open.
Damn.
Oh fuck.
And then you ready for this? It gets even worse. It's hard to explain, but it was Satoa. Back then, the transit had their own cops, and he was a regular PD, but they got to bring me to his precinct. So when they pull in the back, I'm already bleeding. I've already been choked during the initial arrest because my two not co-defendants, but my 2 guys that I ran with, who eventually ratted me out for another charge, they got away that night, and the one cop was trying to grab my friend's leg as he was going over a fence, and my friend kicked him in the face. So he got kicked in the face and then landed in the mud. So when he came back, his partner had me, I was already cuffed. He had me sitting on the train trestle, and this dude came over and picked me up on my throat. So I was not too happy. Then they put me in the car, and we're going to the South Shore, to the precinct. And I see one of my, I can't call them friends, they were scumbags, but I see him walking. So as they pulled up, they caught onto it, and they were like, "There's the other one." So they were trying to creep on him, and the back window was open. So I screamed out his name, and he ran. So when they got me down there, this cop beat me up, and then the original arrestee, this guy, James Tractor, this case went down, he got abused. He starts beating me in the parking lot. So as we're walking, I'm cuffed. And you know, I couldn't stop at the mouth. I just couldn't help myself. I was too pissed off. So I was, you know, I was telling him, "You're a cunt, man. You're a cunt. Fight, you know, take the cuffs off, you fucking punk." And he turns around. He goes, "If you're a real tough guy, you'll fight me with the cuffs on." As he started walking like towards me, I didn't know what he was going to do. I threw a front kick and caught him. Boom, right under the chin. He goes down. He hits his face on the concrete. I didn't notice at the time. Knocked his fucking teeth out. The other cop pulled me away. All the cops came running out, and that's how the whole case started for me. But and I wound up beating that one at trial.
Speaking of that, I remember one time we were being escorted. I'm in DVI, Tracy. I was in I wasn't in reception. I came back from another prison and I got transferred back there. And I had an incident in the receiving and releasing R&R. So anyways, I went to the hole and I ended up getting a visit from my mom, ended up coming to see me. And this is the prisons in the same town I lived in at the time. So my mom comes and sees me and they escort us. But what they were doing was they were escorting us like 3 at a time, and like people that were housed in K-Wing. And we were like maybe 20 feet away, one guy being escorted by a CO, and then 20 feet back, another guy. So one of the 2 guys that were ahead of me, one of the dudes decided he was going to rush that guy because one of them was a dropout and and the other one wasn't. And they're both cuffed behind their backs. So all you can do is, it reminded me of a chicken fight because all they can do is kick. And it really didn't last long. It was basically just one kick, and the other guy basically just lifted up his leg to try to block the kick. And the cops, like I said, the cops are right there. So it didn't really last long at all, a matter of seconds. But it was funny.
Shit, I remember back in the day, bro. I don't know if you guys remember, but when they used to carry the nightsticks, I used to watch. Oh, yeah. Yo, I thought it was a joke when people used to say, oh, they know how to use the nightstick. Man, I try to run from this motherfucker. He threw that nightstick, bro.
Right in your Achilles. Right at, it always hits your Achilles no matter how it's bouncing.
Bro, that shit went in between my legs, bro, like matotonka. I hit that motherfucker hard. Shit.
Man.
Motherfuckers gave me
or what about the hold you there for the 24-hour mark? Then rip up the paperwork, because after 24 hours, if you're not charged, no matter what the charge is, they got automatically dismiss it. They'll let your ass sit there with the cuffs all fucking tight, and your fucking hands are blue by the time they take them off, and then they tell you now you can go, fucking asshole.
Bro,
yup.
Shit, they did some fucked up shit, because I remember they hog-tied my ass one time. I was pissed.
Yep. It's ridiculous. I've been arrested a few different times where I shouldn't even. Matter of fact, the time I just told you guys when I went to jail the very first time, they took me to jail because the guy I was at a store and we got into an argument. That's all. And he called the cops saying that I pulled a knife on him, and they, so I'm like, fuck that. I ain't gonna leave from here. What are they gonna do? Get my license plate and be looking for me in town? So I'm just gonna wait for them to get here. So they came. As soon as they pulled up, they drew down on me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I had to get down on the ground. They had big ass canines, so they put me in the back of the cop car. They luckily they put the AC on because it was July, and they're in there like an hour watching the tape, the video camera back over, and it's like, and then I go to court and it just gets dismissed because nothing happened, but they could have made that call right there, It's like fucking crazy.
The games they use, see, like when I caught my case against the feds, I was just shocked at the whole process in itself. It was totally different from how I was used to be treated by motherfucking state cops. It was ridiculous. And then when they brought me through the parking lot, and I went through their parking garage and I seen what they had in there, I'm looking at Con Edison truck, Mr. Softy truck. I was like, look at these motherfuckers here. Now I see why the feds are so fucking powerful. They had like 2 Mr. Softy trucks, 3 Con Ed trucks. Like, yeah, these are the big boys. This is definitely the big boys.
Yeah, that's a trip.
They didn't play that shit, man. I remember when I used to hang out, man. I don't know if Agnostic remembers, but back in Brooklyn, they used to have Knickerbocker Avenue.
Oh, God, yeah.
So I used to hang out on Troutman. So Troutman back in the day was like lit up, bro. It got so bad that they put 2 bat signals on each fucking corner just to light up the block. And I remember I got caught up one time, and then these 3 fucking cops grabbed me up. Yo, they jumped out of a fucking, what we used to call a Natacha cab. They jumped out, bro, like fucking Power Rangers. Bro, they had me on the floor within seconds. And all I had in my hand was a freaking, I forgot what the fucking soda pop, some shit like that, bro. They kept me there for about an hour.
What'd they jump out of?
A motherfucking cab.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They had the gypsy cabs back in the day. I'm pretty sure they still got them out there.
They used to have the jump out crew. They used to have the jump out crew over here. The narcs would pull up on you, man, downtown and just jump out on you and snatch you up. And you might not even be doing nothing, but because you're in that area, the drug infested area, you know, they would just jam people up and run checks on them and shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Luckily for me, I never had no
Nelson, the village.
What was that? The village?
In the village, they have a yellow taxi.
I remember that. They used to run them around. I remember because I caught one dude in, what was it? Greenpoint. They did a bust in Greenpoint, and there was 2 fucking yellow cabs and a squad car. And I'm like, what the hell? And sure enough, there were 2 cops inside the yellow cabs.
Do you know how you could catch them? How you could figure it out?
I could never fucking figure it out, bro. Be honest with you.
Yellow taxis are not allowed to have. Yellow taxis are not allowed to have anybody in the front seat.
See?
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. I never thought about it, man.
Seeing a taxi nowadays is like seeing a dinosaur damn near, or a payphone. They ain't even around, or yeah, you don't even see them, man. Now it's Uber, Lyft, Uber, you know, what's some other ones? Uber and I can't think of the other ones right now, but
man, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers jump out of Ubers too now, bro.
Look at Black Hat Music, and to think from a veteran.
I almost got arrested in Puerto Rico, firing a burner at the Bacardi rum plant on diesel. It wasn't burning right, and I had an oil sheen across San Juan Bay. Had me in cups and everything.
them police over there in Puerto Rico, they'll whoop that ass. They don't give a flying fuck.
Wow.
I tell you what, though, Puerto Rico, there's a misconception, bro, because a lot of people feel that way. Oh, no, Puerto Rico. Listen, bro, I've seen cops out there make a traffic stop and get into fistfights because they don't respect the cops out there. Unless it's going to be like a crash unit or a state police, what they call, you know, those motherfuckers shoot you.
I heard some stories by guys like family to me. So I don't know, maybe it was state cops or something.
Yep.
But all they got busted with was like a joint. No. He told me they only had rolling papers. They already had smoked, and they got whooped on by the cops. They were like 16 years old, 15 years old, and then the kid he was with, mother came over there, like, you know, begging with them to leave the son alone, and he said they whooped on her too.
Yeah, no, they will do that, bro. They will whoop your ass. Depends on where you at too. You know what I'm saying?
They were in Kawas.
Hey, Nelson.
Yeah.
Nelson.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a question for you. I keep forgetting all the time.
Yeah.
You were from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
All right. Did you know? And it's funny that you're Puerto Rican. Did you know Nelson from the bike shop on 12th?
On 12th. Well, I was towards, when I lived in Brooklyn, I was more towards Bushwick. I was in the Bushwick area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then I moved up to Ridgewood. And from Ridgewood, I did, you know, moved out of there, went to Staten Island for a while, and then I went upstate.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because Nelson, it was a friend of Nelson's. Nelson was, I don't want to say his name, but Nelson was Puerto Rican. And me and him were tight. And Nelson introduced me to a guy years ago, Cano. Cano's the one that wanted to take me to Puerto Rico. And I regret not going because everybody said Cano was like the mayor. Like all of Puerto Rico, everybody knew him.
Cano, yeah, bro. Listen, I tell you what, I tell everybody, you get before you die, go to Puerto Rico. Go to Puerto Rico, you'll love it, bro.
Yeah.
What's his name? Cano Estrimera?
Yeah, Cano. Yeah, the singer.
No.
This
Is that a singer?
dude, Cano Estrimera. Yeah, he's albino. Like he looks albino. I think he is albino. He's got like blue eyes or something, and he's real light skinned, real blonde, bleached hair. Yep.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Puerto Ricans in the city that had enough clout that they were considered like royalty in the island.
Yep. On the island, yep. Definitely.
But hey, guys, don't get mad at me. But when Nelson put up that salsa video, salsa. Oh my God.
You broke up there, brother.
I said I'm not a salsa fan. I really don't. I just don't get like I'm not with the music. But then when reggaeton came out, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, man. You know what? I wasn't a big fan of the reggaeton, man.
Me neither. Salsa. I'm all salsa.
Really?
Old school salsa from the 70s. That's my shit.
Yeah, I wasn't a
Really?
big fan
Holy
because
shit. Yeah, nah.
when reggaeton came out, we were already older. So when I used to go to these places, they would start playing reggaeton, and next thing you know, a fucking brawler break out. People start fighting. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm done with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that music.
I'm starting to dig it now because my daughter is a big fan of it and my son is getting into it, and I'm liking some of the artists, you know, especially the music part, but I ain't liking their videos. They get a little crazy with the hair color and the nail painting and the makeup and shit like that.
Yeah, but Carlos, it changed. It changed because I got turned on in about 2003 or 4, and the reggaeton was different then than it is now. Because I tried looking some up on the computer. It's all about like love songs, and I don't know. I'm just not with it.
That's what
But the
That's what
original
happened to the salsa.
reggaeton,
It's the same thing happened to salsa.
So what you got to do is you got to look next time you can on YouTube and go to 1980s reggaeton, and that's where you get the old school.
really, I didn't know it
Yes.
was out that long.
Yeah, you got old school. There's a guy called El Mexicano. They got, man, Mr. Cavalucci. I mean, they got a whole bunch of them, man, and it's the original reggaeton music.
Really?
Yeah.
The general.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say that right now. Remember, heading out, boom, boom, mommy, mommy.
Yep.
There was a time that song played everywhere in the city, everywhere. Everybody played that shit. Even people that didn't understand what the fuck they were talking about played that shit just because of the beat.
Yeah.
What's his name gets all the credit. Like Daddy Yankee, he gets all the credit, but this shit was out a long way before he came around.
Oh, he started in a group that that they created, you know, a lot of it, but the one that brought it, and a lot of people don't know it, but the one that actually gave them any kind of play in the United States, I mean, as far as New York and stuff, was what's his name? No, it was Nori.
Oh,
Nori was the one that brought it in with Daddy Yankee.
Oye, Mi Canto.
Oye, Mi Canto was the first one, and he brought him here, bro.
Yeah, Oye, Mi Canto. What's that guaguancó? Yep. I'll bump that song to this day. If it comes on, I'll bump it because it's like you said, trailblazing. It was, it's a trailblazing song, you know.
My son didn't like it until he seen the chicks dancing. Then he was like, "Oh shit, I like that music."
Yeah.
No, you got a point there. You can't doubt that.
Hell yeah, boy. He seen them women. He was like, "Oh, yo, Dad, I want to go to Puerto Rico." Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
It's kind of funny though, because now when you got kids that are older, you know, before you couldn't go out and go to a bar and drink with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Now they're old enough to go to a bar. So when they tell me, "Dad, let's go out," it's like, really? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of kids, I gotta go feed the kids now. In case they're, well, especially my little one. It's kind of late, but you know I had to do a few things. So you know, mom's
Yeah.
at work. She worked swing shift today, or actually today's an extra. She had a she works usually swing shift on Wednesdays, but I guess one of the coworkers had vacation or something, so they split up the other person's shifts between her and another lady or another two ladies. So she has to go in today, swing shift again. So
So go
I just
take care of
grabbed
your
a couple.
babies, brother.
Yeah, I'm on my way over there to still, so I'm good. You know what I mean? And, I mean, unless you're gonna cut it off right now.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it short in a
Hey,
few, you know what I'm saying?
hey, Lou.
Yay.
Hey, Lou.
Yay.
It's been nice talking to you, but could you just do me a favor? I just want to hear you say this.
Depends.
Just say
Depends,
this
bro.
once.
What?
You're a fucking mark. Just say that once.
Shut your ass up, you Mark. He's a straight Mark. Hey, you know what?
Dude.
One of the OGs. Hey, one of the OGs kind of that word came back around, right? When I was a youngster, we used to say that, but like G too, like people say, "Hey, what's up, G?" Different words came back around again, and I heard one of the OGs, he like triple OG, he'd be like, let me see, he's born in '57, and I know that because him and my cousin were close, and he was born in '57. R.I.P. both of them, Pops Martinez and my cousin Jimmy. But anyways, he would be like, instead of saying, "Hey, you Mark," he'd be like, "You ain't nothing but a mark." You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah, I see that always. When I say it, people always trip out and they'll say something about that. Like they'll bring it up, like it mesmerizes them or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm from New York. I'm
Yeah.
from New York, so I don't know what the letter R is supposed to sound like in a word.
Right.
We don't
Right.
even know how to say it.
Right. Yeah.
But
So,
that
yeah,
day
Mark.
that you would
You would say it
call
what?
that clown
Mark.
a mark.
Yeah, Mark. Straight Mark.
Dude, I was hysterical, bro. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah. So,
Look at your face, you fucking mark.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I kind of like when I said that though. Speaking from where I'm from, if somebody sees that on your face, automatically they think you're a piece of shit and you're in bad standings with your peoples. You know what I mean? But New York at a time, you know, people were just getting that across the face because somebody was trying to steal their jacket or their shoes or you know what I mean, and they would just give them that $1.50, right? And to try to to put them down so they can get easier for them to take their shoes or like I said their jacket. But yeah, so you know that's why I was like, look at that, you know. But anyways, I don't even want to. Yeah, it's funny, but we spoke about that a little bit earlier, and yeah, it's just you know what I mean. I remember your question.
No, I'll respect that.
You gotta laugh at though.
Yeah. He said, Agnostic said a couple weeks ago. He said, "Hey, I heard you guys are bringing them on," and I'm like, "Hell no!" He's like, "Oh, I'm just
Shit, he may be
Hey,
confused.
but
but I'm
shit like
not.
that. Yeah, well, yeah, shit like that don't surprise me though because of all this loose lips that all the shit that comes out of these people's mouths. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody started putting that out there like that. So you know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is, man. But
Yo, my pops used to
never.
always tell me. My pops always told me, bro, when we seen people that had scars on the face and all this shit, he would say, "Yo, man, don't be scared of that motherfucker. Be scared of the one that gave it to him."
Yeah.
The one that did it. Yep.
Yeah, because it takes balls that's what I always tell people. You might be a shooter on the street, bro, but when you get into the inside, there ain't no fucking guns. You're either gonna fight, which you're gonna throw your fist, which usually that only works for so long because everybody else is packing, and we call it bangers, right? In prison, we call them bangers. We call them eaters. So we basically use the word like we're talking about a piece. You know what I mean? And we call it piece too. A pistol, and we use those words. So that's your heat in there, right? Your heater, your piece, your whatever, and it takes a lot when you can walk up to somebody and just book them or slice them across their face. It's more up close and personal, and even a shooter sometimes ain't got the balls to do it. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Yeah, we call them bangers in New York.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
So
we
you know
call
what I
them
mean?
bangers.
Yeah. So it's funny. I've been thinking
I'll
about.
tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I only got caught once. All my in and out, I only got caught once.
With the banger? Me.
No,
I only.
he took a razor out of the a disposable.
Yeah.
And he blocked my cell. He blocked my cell, and I guess I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. He thought we just came back from commissary, and he thought he was gonna run my package. Like I don't know where his mindset was. So I said, yeah, let me grab it. And we had lockers in Brooklyn House, and I got into locker, and I grabbed my pen, and we got into it, and he wanted to put me right on the thumb, like right down my thumb, because I was blocking him and trying to poke him at that time. And then once he cut me, I think he was surprised, and that's how I won. And I was chasing that kid down the cell block, poking holes in his fucking neck.
Yep. I remember one time I grabbed we were getting rushed. We got rushed, and we were right at our table. So, and the reason I'm saying that because some homeboys were like, oh, we didn't know what was going on. It's like, how the hell you didn't know what was going on when that's our table and right where nobody else sits at that spot. Nobody. You know what I mean? And they didn't even bother to come help or nothing. So, obviously they got moved on. But I remember when the dudes were coming at us, I remember grabbing a pencil right there off the table. You know what I mean? And the first one that got close, I don't remember really what happened because I had them all on me. I had like 6 guys on me. I came out looking pretty ugly. I came out looking like the Elephant Man afterwards, but it was what it was.
Brooklyn House of Detention was known for that shit.
Yeah,
cutting people like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was funny because I was thinking about that the other night. And if anybody knows or anybody who spit razors, with the top row that I have missing, when you blow, it makes it you gotta practice differently now so you can catch it in your hand. But I was just thinking about that, and I don't know if you guys heard it earlier. That's what I was checking. I was trying to see if it was still there. Like you have the conversation, you talk like an Italian. You always put your hand in front of your face when you're talking to them.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still there.
Carlos, you could spit.
I just did it.
Yeah, bro. I never did. I was always terrified to do it. I used to carry it in my waistband.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You gotta. We get in trouble.
Practice.
Yeah.
When I tell people you buy the razor, you get Scotch tape. You tape the sharp end. You always got to remember the heavy end has to fall on the side of your mouth or on your tongue. And you won't cut yourself. And you practice and you practice and you practice. Next thing you know, you can spit it 3 feet directly into your hand and bring your hand down. And they won't honestly know they cut until they go touch it. And then it opens up.
Nah, bro, I was always scared to do that. I never did it.
If we get caught up, we get caught up not having our piece secured. Like you got to have it either in your mouth or you got to have it, the other place if you're not in the middle of using it or about to use it. So to put it just in your pocket or in your waistband, that's considered not securing it properly, and it could be you could get a discipline for that one. Not could be, you will get a discipline for that. You know what I mean? So everything's got to be secure. That's like security is one of the main, deals, that we abide by. So-called we. You know what I mean? Whatever. But yeah.
Hey, Lou,
if I don't really want to get into it too much, but yeah. Yeah.
Out in California, how did you get Angus into the yard?
How do you get them into the yard? Well, it depends. I mean, if it's like where you're always being searched going out, and they got wands, and they wand you. If you got people that are working in the yard crew, you get them out through them. A lot of times, you'll send them out with somebody in a wheelchair, and they'll hide them in the wheelchair, and then they'll get them out there and they'll start burying them on the yard. But usually, you don't just you're always going to have yours with you. You're not going to put it on the yard unless that's an extra one. You know what I mean?
We used to on the island in the building on the island to walk through Memphis. We used to put inside the bread and egg.
So there?
Oh shit, the ghost is coming.
Yeah, everybody went. He went out in and out for a minute.
Yeah, it goes to Panisi again.
Yeah, I was saying we used to put them in a bread bag, put them in a bag inside a bag inside a bag, and walk right through the metal detector.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can't. You know, like I said, you wouldn't get by with that going out because it looks too suspicious. There's no reason for you to be taking food out there onto the yard. So, you know,
No, just a bag. Yeah, just a bag. You wrap it and you put it in your drawers.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, we wouldn't. Yeah, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't put it in their drawers. You know, like I said, it's got to be. See, and that's another thing. You practice in your cell how to drop it, how to drop your piece. If you got it up in you. It sounds funny, but if you got it up in you, that if you have it secured there, you practice in your cell how to drop and just boop real fast, and also and you train yourself to how to keep the shit from getting on it too. You know, just to keep it real. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I never did that either.
Yeah, because if you pass off any intelligence, so-called gang intelligence, you know, like in-house stuff with your own peoples, and you pass it on. If you pass that shit on after taking it from securing it, and then you pass it on and there's shit on it, you're gonna get in trouble. So they teach us. We get trained how to do all that without, you know, it's smelling and all that. So it sounds nasty. It is nasty, but that's part of living that life. That's what you want to be down with. You know, that's why the mess, you know, you keep putting that message out there to these youngsters. Like, you don't want to be doing that. You know what I mean?
No, you don't want to go.
It for a while, it becomes second nature, and it's like, you know what I mean? You can't even. It's just nasty. It's just nasty, you know. And then you got guys that put shit in their mouths too, so you don't really know. You're taking their word. You know, say somebody had that somewhere else, and then it gets to you, and then you get it where you have to grab it and hide it real fast. You don't have enough time to put it in the vault, you know, and you just throw it in your mouth. It's just better not to go through all that shit. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is. You know.
That shit's funny though, because Carlos brought back memories when he did that with that razor, bro.
Yeah, I know. I seen him.
And, there was cats on the street that they used to come out with that same mentality. They would put the razors in their mouth. But the bad thing was that the some bitches used to go around showboating it.
You can't do that. They'll punch you. Yep.
Shit out, blah blah blah. And I got into a beef with a cat one time, and I remember he was bigger than me, so he was spitting out his mouth. So I caught him coming out the bodega, bro, and I cracked him. And before he got to spit that blade out, he got cracked. And yo, the fight was over. The fight was over. I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't put no damn razor in my mouth. Shit. Especially
you can't. Oh yeah, you can't let nobody know. Listen, I was in the club one time, and I had mines in there, and I used to do both on each one on each side. And this kid in there that we was beefing with, the whole night, every time he would look to the stage, he would put it to the tip of his tongue and flip it back in. So I already knew. He jumped off later. I made sure I catch him right. He pocketed on the left side. I hit him on the left side of his face. Boom. Opened up his whole mouth in the inside.
Yep. Nah, I seen that cat years later, man, and yeah, he still was missing the back of his fucking teeth.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage, man. That one slice across the cheek. I mean, like Carlos said, they won't even know they've been sliced until they touch it, and then it just folds like filet mignon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back in the day, they did that a lot, bro. They used to cut people, and you know, unfortunately, and it's sad to say, but a lot of the cats that, I mean, you could get by if you was a light-skinned brother, you would get by, you know, with a scar coming on the cheek or whatever. But I seen some brothers growing up, bro, and they were black, with $150s going across their face. Yo, that shit looked like a lobster tail, bro. They couldn't hide that shit.
It's also on the razor too.
Yeah, bro.
You got dudes that put garlic all over the blade of the razor, so when they cut you,
a potato,
it bubbles up. It'll look like one of those branding scars. It'll heal real thick.
Yo,
you know
that shit.
A potato.
Yeah, and most don't know that they cut until they touch it. They'll feel a warmth. And if you say they're sweating a lot, then it'll drop more, but it's not like it don't work. It's not until they touch it and they move it, that's when it starts to really leak.
Bro, we did some fucked up shit back in the day, bro. I mean, seriously. Remember we used to carry the 007s?
Yes, sir.
The 007s?
Oh, God, yeah.
Holy shit, man. I used to,
The wood
and I
handle.
remember, bro. It was my old man that told me, take that motherfucker, piss on it, and let it dry. And I never understood why, bro, until I got older. And he was like, yo, you cut somebody, they're going to get infected. I was like, what? Sure enough.
Oh.
That was the old, you know?
Yo, I'll tell you, Nelson, they opened the right side of my chest, right on the, you know, where my chest muscle is.
Yeah.
I bought 200-something stitches they gave me with a razor. I kept fighting. I didn't even know I was hit until it felt like I pissed my pants.
Yep. Yeah, I caught one to the back one time,
I
bro.
still
and that
have it to
shit,
this
I
day.
feel it. Fuck. No, that shit ain't no joke. But you know what it is? The adrenaline. When your adrenaline rushes, you ain't feeling shit, bro. You ain't feeling it, bro.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. I thought I got hit. I
Really?
thought I got hit. I knew it, but I didn't know I was cut.
Damn.
Yeah. One thing about razor cuts, once you start feeling it, it stings like a fuck.
Yeah, it
It
does.
burns.
It
Burns.
burns, bro. It burns. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Fuck, now you got me
Not
looking at my
that I
own
would
and
ever
shit.
want any of it back again.
Yeah, it's true though, man. That
Getting
shit
shot
burns
was
like a
easier
mother.
than getting stabbed.
Shit. But you know what, gentlemen? At the end of the day, we could actually be on YouTube and talk about them things. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
We got to our age for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Is what
Yeah.
it is.
It's easy
You're
some days,
absolutely
but
right.
yeah, we got here.
Yep.
And we took second chances and changed our lives.
That's it. 100% guaranteed on that one, bro. Like I said, we all got kids.
Oh,
We all do
man.
our thing, and we good.
I was talking to Nelson
You
the
know
other
what?
night about that, and I was explaining to him. I was like, you know, people get second chances. It all depends on how you take it. And I told him with me it was simple. I did the math. I said, you know, I'm here for this little skid bit. So there's guys here that ain't going home. They got 20 and better. And I'm like, I'm ahead of the game. They could have caught me for stuff that there was no coming home. I was like, but I didn't. So you know what? I'm up on the house. Take advantage of it and leave it alone.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
It's the way it is.
You know,
bro.
yo, Carlos, you know what I do these days? This is my criminal activity these days. We got one red light in my town. And when nobody's around early in the morning, I run it. That's my big criminal fucking enterprise these days. I don't do nothing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it's better that
That's
way,
good.
man.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But my whole thing with everything is just like we got there without actually having to put somebody out, without having to be put in that situation and leave it alone, you know. But I'm always gonna respect the guys that we all did bad, but took their medicine, you know. And that's the problem. Nobody want to take their medicine anymore.
Yup.
Yeah, but for me, it's for me, I don't have to look over my shoulders no more and be worrying about, you know, getting stopped and getting searched and all that shit. I'd rather continue the way I got it now. It's more enjoyable life for me now at my age, and I'm cool. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It is what it is, bro. I mean, my whole thing about it, bro, is that I was able to raise my kids. You know, they're adults now. They got their own lives and shit like that, but I was able to see it. You feel me? It's like I said, sometimes people do things, they don't make it to this age.
Right.
No.
So yeah,
I lost too many people.
Yep.
Most kids I missed, but my little one, she's only 6, but then I got my grandbaby, So I'll have that to enjoy, you know, and the more grandbabies that come, you know what I mean? Let me excuse me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob. Yeah,
My
that's
son is
basically
only 11.
your son. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he's
Mine
11.
is 9.
Damn, y'all got young babies.
But you know what? We were talking about the old days, you know, and it's so, like, I look back on it now, like how fucking sick I was. Like, I know this is going to sound bizarre. When I used to go over the Hazen Street Bridge to Rikers Island, I used to get
Yeah.
excited. And when I was coming home, I used to get depressed. That's fucking mental illness. There's something wrong with you, you know?
Yeah.
When they were trying to kill me, every time they tried killing me, it was exciting. You know what I mean? Like, it was. I'm being honest. It was like, you know, it was an excitement. I look at it now and I'm like, dude, these were guys trying to kill me that know how to do it. Like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Who would want that?
It's an adrenaline rush, my brother. That's what it was. At that
Oh,
age,
yeah.
at that age, bro, it's like, yeah, I ain't getting my ass. It's an adrenaline rush. It's like getting on the cyclone for the first time.
Oh, that piece of shit. Yo, I did that once. Fuck that. Yo, I'll stick to gunfights. You know, I've been in a couple of those and I survived. That cyclone, I could have sworn I was gonna die.
That famous rattling.
Yo, going up that first hill, the fucking woods creaking. I was like, fuck me.
Yep, I remember that shit, bro. That shit. Oh my god, man.
That classic first drop.
Yes.
Luckily, those people couldn't shoot straight, and neither could us, the people on the other end. You know what I mean?
You know, like I say, I'm lucky, man. And it's sad. Like my kid, he's 11 years old, but like he'll come like on my arm, he'll stick his finger because I still got. You could see the hole, but it's like scarred. It's a dent.
Yeah.
And he like puts his finger, or like one time he had his little buddies, and he's like, "Dad, show me your knee." And I'm like, you know, I was embarrassed. You know, I didn't take it out on him, but you know, I had to tell him like, listen, that ain't nothing to be proud of. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't really go too far, but I'm thinking to myself, like, when there's people trying to kill you, maybe you're living a bad life. You know?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's what it is, man. I mean, you get old enough. We were old enough to we got to an age where we finally realized, yo, man, is this even worth it? You know what I mean? So it gets to that point, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
See, that's
I ain't gonna lie.
The answer is no. The answer is no. It wasn't.
That's when OGs come into the at hand. OGs are really, and that goes across every genre and everything. OGs, that older person, that more mature person to get inside your head and give you some advice, and if you decide to take it, that's what helped make me do my transition too. I had some men of honor, some real men whose lifestyle dictated that they're dying there. Tell me, go home, make babies. This shit is bullshit. Straight bullshit. You're still young, change your life. Leave this shit alone. It's not gonna get any better.
Yep. That's what they're supposed to do.
That's one thing I miss about the city.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do as OGs. You know what I mean? Keep them youngsters from continuing to go down that same path and do the same things, the mistakes that we made. You know, you're gonna be a criminal, try to do it. You know, study it and do it to the best of your ability. I don't promote that either, though. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nah, bro, it is what it is. Like I said, man, it's so much shit nowadays. It's not like back in the day, you know, that we used to get scolded, put in our place and shit like that. Everything's different now. You know, all we can do is give advice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but
that's one thing I do miss about the city is being able to help the kids behind me. You know, I don't really get to do that where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna start doing we're gonna start interviewing again and doing what we gotta do, and hopefully we'll get some people up here to try to persuade, you know, people that are in that how can I explain it? In the generation we were from, doing it now, and try to, you know, push them to the other side. Like, nah, leave that shit alone.
Well, if I could help it all, let me know.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
What I don't mind, I wouldn't mind like coming on your show and like people asking questions. I don't mind that at all. I would seize the opportunity.
Gotcha. It's you know, I see people like okay, people like Agnostic, and we got a couple of other people that come in that they have stories. You know what I mean? And it's, to me, sometimes people talk about their story and it's kind of a venting moment for them. You know what I mean? Because you get to vent a lot of things and you get to tell your story, your history, what you gained from it and what you lost from it. And that right there gives the younger generation an aspect of what we went through in our younger years. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah.
And all these government cooperating witnesses being fashionable, it makes it so. And you got 6ix9ine, so these youth actually say, "Well, I could be out here in the street doing bad stuff, and if I get arrested, all I gotta do is throw in a couple people I don't happen to like, and that's it."
Sad.
It's
man.
a shame.
But
it's sad, but it's the truth.
What Nelson said is true though. It's like a venting. Yeah, it's like a venting thing for some people, man. But sometimes, some others, when they hear that story, it hits them home. You know, it hits them home, man, and then they're able to you know, come out too, and then you know, all the way around, it helps people. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's what people need. They need to see other people's taking that step, talking about it, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? You know, as long as we're not talking about active things, you know, unfold things, you know, and you know, it's all good. You know what I mean? I think. You know?
No, it is. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Nah, but you won't get us talking about no active people on this bad boy.
No.
No.
I'm like I said, we took a different direction as of, you know, this tonight's show, which was I feel it was a good show. And like I said, we're gonna take a different direction and we're gonna keep doing what we do.
Yeah.
Hey, keep up the good work.
We're trying, my brother. We're trying.
Well, we appreciate you coming on because that's what we want.
Nah,
we want more subs coming on, and you know, they don't, like everybody says, you don't got to show your face, but as long as Nelson can determine that it's not somebody playing around, you know, when he brings them on, you know, then it's all good. But yeah, we want everybody to interact more, tell a little bit more about yourself. You know, anybody got questions like earlier, you know, ask us. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah, definitely.
you know, we appreciate it.
Agnostic got a question already.
I'm glad Agnostic came on. I like Agnostic.
Yeah, definitely. We got a question from Agnostic. Who was the best athlete in Brooklyn back in your day?
I'm from Brooklyn. Athlete. The only so it'd be oddball.
The hell is that? A machine gun?
No, it's the bags. Get the bags handed to me. Here. This is the chili. All right, thank you, guys. Have a good one. Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, it was a machine gun Kelly, man. He just whipped out on me right now. Whipped out on me. That don't even sound right. Let me rephrase that. He just you know, that doesn't even sound right, man. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna blame it on being tired. Okay.
Oh shit. Doodoo Brown. Thank you, Doodoo Brown.
Doodoo Brown is in town. Doodoo Brown is in town. I seen Doodoo Brown somewhere, another channel today or yesterday. I forgot where I seen him.
Doodoo Brown's a good dude.
Yeah, he is. Well, gentlemen, we're gonna wrap it up, man. We've been on this bad boy for almost 4 hours, my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, swear, I didn't even realize, dude.
Yeah, bro, time flies. Time flies.
I thought we was gonna be on for a long time ago. But that's good.
But we had good people. We had Gnostic jump on. I'm glad we vibed. A few people came back.
Yep. We appreciate everybody like always, man. And you know, otherwise, you know, if we didn't have you guys, we wouldn't have nothing. So we appreciate everybody.
We still got Agnostic on.
He's there, but it's it's coming back.
It's the reception, yeah.
We can't express that enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but thank all the subscribers for coming out tonight. Everybody that showed up, Yankees for life. Agnostic one. We could always jump on. You just say drop a link. It was good having you.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
You have a good one tonight.
Oh yeah. Well, gentlemen, you already know. You already know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Nelson, my brother, Big Lou.
Yes, sir.
We will talk soon. Let me know what's popping, and we'll be back on. Let's try to do a Saturday.
That's what's up.
All right, guys.
Oh yeah, today's Thursday, huh? I'm thinking. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But all right, my brothers. Have a good night. We're gonna go out with. Let's go out with the Lesso.
Yeah.
All the way up. Peace.
I want all that smoke.
He's the best.
I want all the smoke, Maddie.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. He's all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. He's all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. Shorty, what you want? I got what you need. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
He's all the way up. Up. He's all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. He's all the way up. Up.